me. Sorry, I'm pressing buttons. How are we all today? I'm excited to play some Autopsy Simulator. Woo! I hope you are too. I'm in I'm not usually wearing colour, so this is weird. It's the Dredge t-shirt. We do be representing Dredge today. Hold on, there you go. There's some eyes and a little boat, and it says Dredge on the back. Hello everybody. Hello. Joking McJokeface. Hey everyone. Start working a few. Wanted to pop in. Wish you all well. Hope you have a good stream. Ash, I'll cast this one on vid. Big love. No worries. Enjoy. Hello, Jokey of the future. Watching on vid. Jane Ocean says, Autopsy Simulator? Say what? We're going to be simulating autopsies. Now, thank you so much for subscribing, Big Dupes25. We are going to jump in a second, because this has low-key been one of my hyped releases for this year, and I'm gassed to have a look at it. I know that sounds really weird and creepy, being like, I'm so excited to cut open dead bodies, but the vibes of it are pure Autopsy of Jane Doe. I love a simulator game that has a horror edge. I just think we're doing well, we're eating well. Hopefully we're not eating. I don't know, maybe we will. But Mr. Kelly Arfluent says, oh hell yes, the doctor is in. Nurse, hand me my scalpel. That would be me as a doctor. Nurse! Wait, make sure you wash your hands after touching the meat, Ash, says Jane Ocean. I'll do my best. I don't wash my hands at the best of times, so who says we're going to do it after touching the meat? Hey? Zenon says no need to hide your love for butchering people, Ash. Untrue, these people are already dead, so I guess the state of liveness wasn't really discussed, but still. Yes, hello, hi. I can see Lou and Westy are in here, my lovely modellings. I'm just going to scroll up a little bit and see who else we got in here. Bunny Lee Sword and Deconda got first time chatters, hello, who say, insta-click on seeing that notif and you caught me watching your stream. Hello, welcome on in. Mezica as well, hello, thank you so much for dropping by. And yeah, the Sleepy NPC, hello Ash and chat. Jellyfield Pandas. Wait, aren't much butchered things dead first? Yes. Yeah, I guess so. Hello everyone. Hello, Leo. I last streamed on Monday. I'm trying to think of anything as cool as happened since then. I think another emote, a really good one for this stream, has just been approved as well. So we've got this one that you guys can now use if you're a sub, and it's the bloody faced gore one, so that's great for Autopsy Simulator, isn't it? So enjoy the little gory emote. And I added a sound alert for Silent Hill when we next get to that as well, of just that little girl going Silent Hill, because it's my favourite quote from the whole media of Silent Hill. So that one's in there. Let's see if we can't find some more fun stuff to add. Messica says, my apologies for starting the train. No, thank you so much. Hypey. My alerts have just stopped coming through, I think. Because Messica, thank you so much for subscribing. And Sir Lamalot as well. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Oh, the pickle one's come through too. There you go. Pickles has also been approved. So you can enjoy both of those. I don't know why the alerts have stopped coming. There's one. Murdoch007, thank you so much for gifting some subs. That's so kind of you. So the Big Carl and Ditto Dude have both got some sublings. I got to stop putting lings on the end of things. I've got Star Wars on the brain, the younglings. Won't someone think of the younglings? Won't somebody think of the younglings? That's a quote from Star Wars. There's a guy who talks like this. Hey, give me your lightsaber.
Very strange. Gives me chills.
There we go! Thank you so much, Jane Ocean, for the bits and for using the new sound alerts, because people haven't used them yet, and they've got emotes and all sorts. Right, Lou has redeemed the Pull a Tarot card, so we'll do that, and then we'll jump into some butchering, baby. Bishy Wishy, Ash, which is better, Cherry Coke or Cherry Pepsi? Literally neither. I hate the taste of cherry drink, cherry cola. I think it's disgusting. So if I had to pick either, I would pick death. So there's my answer. Let's shuffle. Jellyfish Queen says, hi, Jellyfish Queen. Oh my goodness, Mexico has gifted a sub to Missica as well. Oh, I love the little matching usernames. That's so cute. Thanks, guys. I've obviously messed with something because the alerts are coming through not thick and fast right now. I think it's because I used some different add-ins, but I can fix that. I can fix that. And Zenon has gifted a tier 1 sub to Abby Westy. Westy, enjoy. Wait, Zenon says, I saw a naked Westy. Disgusting. Okay. Let's have a look. Ooh, upside down, the magician. Said like the guy from Community. The magician. And it's upside down. So I hope you're ready for that magic in your life, Lou. Except bad magic, because he's upside down. He's got a little thingy, infinity symbol on his head. He's holding a candle in the air. There's loads of flowers and nice stuff. There's a cup of pentacle. There's loads of dried flowers on the floor. Mans is making potpourri, however you're supposed to say it. Potpourri. Mans is making it. There we go. Thank you so much. Silent Hill. Right. Let's. Oh God, I've gotten flustered. Let's go to the magician. Let's see if this tells of what we're going to have ahead in this game. What number is he? Oh, he's number 1, the first card of the tarot. So, skill, diplomacy, address, sickness, pain, loss, disaster, self-confidence, will, the querent. And then reversed is physician, magus, mental disease, disgrace, disquiet. Yo, magic is messed up, Lou. You've got dastardly mojo right now. That's the... Physician and magus make sounds like, you know, some sort of physicality, and then mental disease, disgrace and disquiet. Sounds like maybe there's a sense of discord between the physical and the mental, and that's what's kind of going on there. But the magician's a card of beginnings, and like it's the very start of the tarot. It's the very first major arcana, and you know. Thank you, Murdoch. And yeah, and Silent Hill. That's the perfect example of the physical and the mental not lining up. But yeah, I think there's a lot of magic in the major arcana. There's the candle lit at both ends. There's the infinity symbol on his head. There's a bit of everything in there. There's flowers, which is like life and death. There's lots of cyclical rebirth symbols in this card. So I think maybe it's like, maybe you're going through a phase that might be quite painful, but it will birth something new. Hey? Ain't all pregnancies painful. Hey? Hey? But they birth something new at the end. Pregnant Lou. Right, let's do a hydrate for sick bubblegum. Sorry, there was something chunky in that. And it's water, so I don't know. I'm just not going to question it. Protein. Lou says, are you suggesting I'm pregnant? What? Yes, I am. Coaching Womble's getting me in trouble with Westy as well for saying that being naked is disgusting. What can I say? So Lamalot says a crouton, maybe. A crouton. What, pregnant with a crouton? Surely it'd be a whole loaf. Unless the crouton grows into a loaf. You know what? I have no idea. Oh, God, I'm smashing everything. Case Ninja says chunky water. That sounds, you sound like you also like the sound of that. So let's go. Why is everybody... No, I did not say anything about anus. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go into gameplay. Ah, my head's really small. So I'm going to have to fiddle with the audio settings here. Because I think it's just I need to click on it to make sounds. Did you guys hear the introduction sounds this time? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Okay, good. Ow, my eye. Right. The hype train, thank you so much. We got a weird little balloon dog. Here you go. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Okay, and then... Ugh! The sound's in. It's on. And then I'm just going to adjust it slightly. I do need to figure out how to have both on at the same time. I'm unsure how. I'm unsure how to do that. I don't have the technical prowess. Right, are we happy with the sound? Look at this. A little video comes out. I feel like I should give you a content warning that obviously we're going to be dealing with some bodies and taking things apart. So if you're of a squeamish or nervous disposition, this might not be the game for you. But I do have a nudity sensor on, so you're not going to see any rude bits. I like to say it's willy free instead of free willy. There we go. Right, I'm going to start them because nobody's saying anything about sound, so that makes me think that it's okay. So let's have a look. Let's have a look! Let's get harvesting! Oh, Westy, yes please, sorry. Sorry, Zenon, I've just moved on to the game bit right as you redeem that, so let me get that
Ramos, I missed the notification.
Ah, Lucy, hello! Thank you so much for the sub! And you're here now. But yeah, Zenon, we'll do Tara on the next one so that we've got yours covered. But I skipped ahead. Sorry, I was excited. Okay, it gets scribbled. Eee. Mortuary Assistant was so much fun, says Geelish. Yes, I really want to play it. I'm excited to get into it because I never got to do it as a PlayStation girly. Prologue, the scariest word of all.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Beatsville. Dr. Jack Hampton is speaking. How can I help you?
Good evening, this is Kate Brooks. I'm not sure if you remember me. A few weeks ago, we talked about an article I'm working on. It's about your wife. I dropped by last Friday to speak to you, but you weren't working at the time. I asked the security guard to pass on a note for me. I would like us to discuss the topic of...
I thought I had made it painfully obvious for the last time. No! Please don't call me again and stop inquiring about my wife.
He's not happy.
Damn journalists. They don't let me work.
I also hate journalists.
God damn it. I'm not in the best frame of mind to record a lecture for my students now. I'm feeling completely broken. Where did I leave my meds this time?
Thank you for the sub.
Round 2, let's go.
Thank you so much for the sub, Central Park Gamer. Okay, this is me using a mouse as my controller. New. Actually, it's a trackpad. I probably should plug a mouse in, but I have no USB ports left, so...
They definitely pay me too little for this.
Oh, brother. Read. Oh. Oh! Trophy! Okay, so... Hi, this is Kate Brooks, a reporter for the New Orleans Weekly. I couldn't find you at home. I'm starting to suspect you're avoiding me, Mr. Hanman. Anyway, as you know, we'd like to write an article commemorating your wife's achievements. We would be delighted to talk to you about it. Along with this note, I'm also leaving my business card. Let me call you this evening. I hope to find you at home or at the office. Regards, Kate Brooks. Okay. Sniffs aggressively. Journalist, am I right?
Stephen didn't clean up after himself. Again.
Stephen.
He won't be needed for the next few months.
Oh, I guess it's cold.
Wednesday. It's not my favorite day, although it's certainly better than Monday.
Great work.
I guess it was in another life.
Oh, your wife. My wife! Can I open it and take it with me? No.
Awful. It would be good to finally repair the coffee machine.
Get to it then. Let's do it. Can I explore this drawer? Just open it. Okay. Oh, and there's more drawers here. Oh, and I can move my legs. That's also really useful in games like this. Anything in here? A bottle of Jack Daniels. I didn't know they did Jack Daniels hip flasks. Rad. A letter. Some letters. This one looked more... It looks kind of bright, doesn't it? Very interesting.
Not very comfortable, but suitable for night shifts.
Yeah, fair. Anything over here we can look at? This thing.
Another kidnapping this month.
Oh my god, I hope we're solving the crimes of a serial killer. Imagine just like having one of those days where you wake up in your office and you're like, I'm just going to open every drawer that I have to look in them. Okay, we're in the hallway. Ooh. Let me get myself turned around. Doing this with a trackpad is a bad idea. Which way would the bathroom be? This looks kind of bathroomy. Looks out of ordery.
But the word is, the lab will be open tomorrow.
What about this? Bathroom! Okay. Pills! Yes! I'd like to eat these, please.
Okay. Time to pull myself together.
Let's eat.
And get back to work.
And let's get my mouse out. Here we go. Oh yes, Lou, I can see there's a couple of loose frames going on. I don't think... Is it happening for me as well, or is it just the... There we go. It might be better now that I have a mouse. You can tell I'm not a PC player normally.
I need to set up the camera first.
Take the camera from the storage room. Not there. Oh no, not the dry swallow, says Stoty
This place
Stew.
is starting to look like a hoarder's dream, rather than a storage room.
Rather than a mortician's dream.
Now remember, Jack, don't forget to hit the record button this time.
Oh, come on. I would never make that mistake. Okay, we do have a little bit of chug. I think it's just, you know, this isn't the launch build. This is a little bit early because the game's out tomorrow. So let's give it some love and respect. I'm sure it will.
Hopefully the new tripod is going to hold up.
Oh my god, I'm sure it will get better once we get into the slicing and dicing. There we go. Look how pixelated that is. Well done. Let's start recording him.
Now, I just have to get everything in frame.
That looks good to me.
This should be fine.
Foot
November
shot.
20th, 1991. Time, 8:43 p.m.
Oh, it's the 90s.
Recording for medical students from the University of Missouri. This autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autopsy room. Today, you will have the dubious pleasure of following a full autopsy, step by step. For those of you who have already performed your first autopsy, this will refresh your basic knowledge. In turn, for those whose knowledge is only theoretical, I advise not to watch this after a meal.
Oh no, I ate some old potatoes out of the fridge.
Let's start.
They were cooked. Okay, so we need to get our apron, mask, gloves, goggles, and disinfectant on, and then we'll deal with the rest.
Always wear an apron, mask, and gloves. Goggles are a must when the job is splashy. And in case of sharp accidents, it's worth having disinfectants at hand. It's true that you won't get ptomaine poisoning straight away, But if your liver or kidney aren't doing well, you may end up with diarrhea.
Oh my goodness. Terrible.
The cadaver is placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathologist stands on the right of the deceased. Make sure that all the necessary tools are always at hand so that you don't have to run around looking for something.
You know
like
what?
I do all the time.
That's so smart.
In the process of reviewing and securing forensic evidence, it is difficult not to interfere with the original condition of the deceased. Written and photographic documentation plays a vital role throughout the entire examination process.
Okay, so we definitely should
During
do
your
some
research,
first.
Be patient, inquisitive, but above all, attentive to detail.
Okay.
Many entries are visible at first glance, but sometimes they can be cover for more interesting stories. And lastly, remember that nothing teaches you self-narration like working with the dead. So
Aye.
get used to that fact soon. Everyone will think you're talking to yourself.
But
Now, on to the police folder. That will contain all sorts of pertinent information as to who the deceased might be and what potentially happened to them. So, let's take a closer look, shall we?
police evidence file. Yes.
The deceased's name is Tobias Chambers, locally known
How do we know
as
that?
Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple of years.
But we're looking at a food coupon. Okay, New Orleans Support Department. Food coupons provide food purchasing assistance for low and no income people to help with and maintain adequate nutrition and health. Okay, so we know that they were in poverty. And then we
The
know...
deceased was found on the outskirts of a parking lot at a gas station.
Okay, there's the red.
Where he often begged and persistently offered drivers to wash their car windows.
Cool.
The body was noticed by a station employee during the morning shift. Initially, he thought that someone had thrown some boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize the pile of clothes as the body of a man.
Oh God! We've had an ASMR voice redeem, so I can't make Jack whisper, but I can. So here is some whispering as we click the next one, which looks like... I'm going to try and guess what it is. I think it's a hospital slip.
He worked most of his life
Dang.
at the local port dealing with unloaded cargo. He was fired for being drunk and starting fights. His son runs a hardware store on his own. His wife left him years ago. They both had no contact with the deceased.
Mitch, thank you so much for the sub. The scream isn't making noises today, but it's, you know, it's there in spirit.
Signs of libation were found around the body.
Oh.
Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start a fire, and a scattered makeshift blanket.
Okay.
That's it.
What was this one again? We got the hardware store. Okay, let's go.
It's worth remembering the context around the scene of a death. This allows you to better interpret any traces found on the body. I shouldn't start the procedure without gloves.
Here they are. Get them on.
Now it's our turn to take some pictures for our files. If I can just remember where I left the camera. It's in here somewhere.
Open up. Open wide.
There you are. I knew it was here somewhere.
Oh, sick. We got the Polaroid going. Okay.
As I mentioned at the beginning, before we begin the internal examination, we need to document the cadaver and the condition it arrived in. We begin with a full body photo. Try and stick to the top-down rule, but this is not always possible. Let's keep in mind it's all about the legibility, not the perfect frame.
Okay. Take a general photo of the deceased. So F for equipped camera. Hey. I can't do top down, so we'll just get the dogs in.
Voila. Now we move on to the next step.
General photo.
Traces. Take your time. Look at the corpse from different sides, from different angles, up close, and from a distance. You're looking for anything out of the ordinary.
Flattering, says Lucy. It is. I'm a great photographer. So I've seen one already that's here on his side, which is like he's had his kidney stolen. Oh, stop flashing! Oh, I've got to zoom. With my wheel.
The boiler healed wound. Looks old. I'll take a closer look later.
Okay. And I think there's some bruising on the knees as well. Also, this man has a serious case of... Cake?! This man has a serious case of pixel cock. So, the knees look real mangled, but we've got no picture-taking advice. Serious, yeah, says Salam a lot. We can't see his cake, everyone. We don't know.
Some wounds on the feet and signs of frostbite.
Okay.
Probably because the subject's shoes were too small.
Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to guess it when he's literally telling us. But we know he's been out and about in the cold for a while for him to have frostbite. His hands are a bit frostbitten as well. Look at that.
Hardened hands, worn out by physical work and frostbite.
Yeah. So he's been out a while. So maybe he was like injured and then left. You know what I mean? And then his body got frosty. Oh my god, look at that head. What's happened here, mate?
That's something interesting. It will be necessary to check whether this injury was severe enough to cause damage to the brain.
It will be?
In a moment, we will check which of our initial observations will be worthy of further consideration.
Okay,
But before
the
we
head.
get to that, I need to write down some basic data.
Yeah, it's... Let's check out this head is what the basic data is to write down. So, where's my notebook? Where's my notebook? Probably over here on the chalkboard, actually. Toby Chambers. Let's write some stuff down. Head! Feet! Stomach. General. Hand! Cool. So I can start now. I can start! Can I get my scalpel now?
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife.
Yes.
I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
Oh, that's so rank. Dude, clean it. That's so rank! How'd you forget to clean your own knife? Ugh. Respect your tools. Okay, what am I looking for? I've literally forgotten. I need to perform the autopsy, but I need to... He said I would like to take some notes, didn't he? So let's just double check I'm not missing anything else. You got anything to say about this? Not yet. And there is a donut, which is important because I feel like he will be hungry after a long autopsy.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Yeah, fair. Oh, my wife! Oh. My wife.
Some of my previous cases, a reminder of more prosperous times.
This guy's a bit of a freak, and he's like, oh, here's some bodies I cut open. How'd you like that? Westy says, my wife. Which I assume is you taking the mick out of my accent that you also have. So, if I click head, can I just... Oh. Ah! Please, it's too bright. Perform the autopsy. Let's go. Let's just start. Let's do it.
My old but trusted centrifuge.
Okay, we're going to do some
Ideal
drug
for all the
testing.
fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
I always stand to the right. This is the
Personal
left.
information. Deceased was unclothed. Date. Okay. As you can see, I note everything down on previously prepared forms.
Oh, well
Every
done.
pathologist must keep a detailed record of every step of the autopsy. This not only allows you to track the procedure, but also collates the results together, upon which you may back up your conclusions. So, enough of the boring prep. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the spots I photographed earlier. For this, you're going to need a magnifying glass.
Sorry, mate. Where's my magnifying glass? Oh, God, I'm pressing the wrong button. Where's... Oh, sorry.
Which spot first? It looks like a burn mark. No doubt painful, but it's not pertinent for this case.
Okay, so that's an old injury because it's scarred. Let's look at this
I
thing.
can confirm the presence of ecchymosis on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound.
Ooh, big
And
words.
alcohol, which I can clearly smell. And this was an accident just waiting to happen.
Lewis said, I think that's an average size pixel, actually. Some people actually say it's a really big pixel. Oh. Let me just get my magnifying glass out. Reveals peen.
Here we can see frostbite on the fingertips. We can tell by the characteristic skin color.
Yes, blackened by nature's vitriol. And then its feet. We got to get close up on these dogs.
A full mix of frostbite, abrasions, and blisters. Old Toby had been wearing shoes too small for him for a very long time. That's if he wore any at all.
Oh, Tobes. Okay.
So far, there are a lot of superficial wounds, but only one serious injury to the head. Let's go back to our notes.
Okay, cool. The notes are on the board, right? Highlight the previously found wounds on the clipboard mannequin. The clipboard mannequin. Excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So where's my clipboard? It might just be in the autopsy action, actually. So yeah, shift for clipboard.
First, I mark the location of the entries and make notes for each one. So,
Head.
the head wound. Definitely an important clue. This is something we'll investigate first.
Belly.
Even though this type of wound didn't contribute to the deceased's death, we're still required to record it.
Hand.
We're not in frost season yet, but high humidity, wind, and the inability to warm up can also be causes of frostbite.
Feet.
If Toby's body was cold for a prolonged period, the frostbite could have resulted from the body's defense reaction. The safety of the internal organs is more important than fingers, nose, or ears.
Yeah.
As you can see, we don't have much to go on.
So your body
Let's
just
find out
goes,
what preliminary causes of death we can think
get
of.
out here, digits. So, what are we thinking, gang? How are we thinking this guy? Oh my god. I've just seen that he's blurred in the background. His hog's out. Oh my god. I'm not mature enough to play this game. I need an adult. So, possible death causes. We know our man's has been out in the cold. Is this his cause of death? Probably not, because he has a big head wound. What I think is he's been injured in the head and it's not killed him, but it's knocked him out or paralysed him, and then he's died from exposure. That's my theory right now. That's my theory. Does anybody else have a theory? Faber says blood clot on brain, so you think it was from the injury. That's very good. Jellyfish Queen, thank you so much for the sub. Can we stop talking about the twitching? Okay, so we've got a blood clot on brain. We've got bash and then died of exposure actually as the cause of death. I think we don't really have much more to go on than that. Unless the wound, maybe he was in a saw trap. I watched Saw 7 today, and Jigsaw hid a thing in his belly and then healed it up, and that's why there's a scar, and then he failed the trap and got hit in the head with a hammer. Let's see. Let's go. So, ecchymosis. Can I just drag that up there?
Various types of accidents are a common cause of death among the homeless and the elderly. Perhaps old Toby slipped and accidentally hit his head. This is of no interest to us.
Okay. You
Considering
think?
the conditions in which he slept, his body may have become hypothermic. The nights have been particularly nasty lately. We will check if there are any signs of freezing internally. Since the
True,
deceased
but he has
clearly
got a wound.
smelled of alcohol, I'll add alcohol poisoning to our list.
Okay. Maybe he's just been cleaned. Maybe he was drunk, tripped, fell, knocked his head, and then died of exposure. Put down the clipboard and
We
continue the
still have
autopsy.
one thing left from the basics. Rigor
Just-
mortis.
Hold on. Let me just... There we go. The rigor mortis examination. So how do I do that? Let's have a look. Do I need a tool? Tool. Is there like a rigor mortis checker? No. Do I just lift his arms up? I feel like that would be something. Or like look
Well.
at the fingers.
We take our deceased by the hand,
Oh God.
gradually we raise it.
Here you go, sir. Woo! Thriller, thriller nights. Dee 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 dee. Oh, I'm supposed to keep it in that box. Gradually we raise it. Ding. Ding.
Now let it go. As you can see, the hand falls loose. What's the conclusion? Death must have occurred more than 72 hours ago. The police information appears correct.
Okay. Central Park Gamer says, when does he come back to life? Who knows?
Head trauma seems the most promising, so we'll start there.
Okay.
For this, I need an oscillating saw.
We get to use our first tool. Okay, let's go. I'm so excited. I find this fascinating. I think I'd be really squeamish in real life, but being able to do it in a game is just very cool. Oops, I pressed the wrong thing. Saw.
The cut is made from ear to ear.
Oh my goodness, okay. Oh god. Oh. Okay, I've got to keep it just nice and sorry. Dreams of Dragons, thank you for subscribing.
After which, remove the skin and the top of the skull.
Look how well detailed that is. That's a really gorgeous brain.
After the basic examination, we can see that the brain's cerebral gyri in both hemispheres are symmetric. The brain looks good.
Oh, what
Let's take a cross.
beautiful brain. Let's take a cross section, okay. Chop, chop. I keep pressing the wrong... I'm playing on one screen and then clicking on the other, which is why I keep getting problems. So let's spit... Oh my god! Ah! This is how I feel when I stress. Ugh. Look at the brain's undercarriage. It's crazy, that's what's in our heads. This is our whole personality, you know. This is everything about you. This is what we are. We're not even real. We're simply lumps of pink flesh controlling little skelly boys inside us. Ugh. Wild.
Some pathologists prefer to examine organs without removing them. However, for me, it's much more convenient to examine them on a board, which we'll do now.
Purple says, hello. You haven't missed anything good. You're seeing it all right now. You're seeing all the good stuff. Okay, leave the body. Let's go. Dissect the brain at the cutting board. Where's my cutting board? Brain. Here you are. Okay.
Holding a long, narrow blade knife in the dominant hand, we slowly cut the cranial nerves on both sides, all the time pulling the brain towards us.
Okay. Oh, Marika, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm a little bit confused. Oh my god, my action is not good. Here we go. Mouse user Ash Millman in the chat.
So far,
Yes.
so good.
Oh my god, it's like a cauliflower steak.
To have had no effect on the brain.
Okay, so he's got no brain injury. Why am I so wobbly? I think I did that so badly that my guy's like, ooh, brother, this is a bad autopsy.
No. Everything is spinning.
Oh no, I'm not
Pills. I have to take pills.
well. Do I have any in my toolbox? My pills, where are they? Oh, where are my pills? Ah! Do I have to go to the bathroom? Oh my god. Let's go find them. My man's not well. That's the wrong room. That's the wrong room. This is the right room. It's pill time. Oh, that's better. Okay.
I've already taken my pills.
So if I'm
not looking to overdose.
If I'm bad, I have to take pills. Oh my goodness. I think it might be some settings my end on the little chugging, so please excuse that. My PC is PCing right now. Let's get back to the autopsy. Yeah, he did not take his gloves off after cutting the brains. You're right, Central Park Gamer. Okay, so we have the cerebral gyri. I forgot how he said it. Gyri in both hemispheres are symmetrical with clear grooves. So we got no brain damage. Exclude 4 as the
Brain
death.
is in good condition, so we have no choice but to proceed to the internal examination of the other organs.
Okay, even though it did not affect the brain condition.
Grab a scalpel from my kit.
Scalpel.
The incision should be in the shape of a letter Y.
Oh, do I have to?
We use a deep cut to reach all the way to the ribs and to penetrate the abdominal wall.
Oh, I'm just cutting along. Do you think I could spell my name? Round the button. Not through. Around the button. Down the hog. Okay, I think that looks good.
Alright, now we peel back and separate the skin.
Ooh, with an empty hand, peel back the skin flaps. Ah! Okay, let's put my scalpel away. Go away, scalpel. Oh my god, we're in guts time. Ugh.
Now,
It's like
we need to
Heroes.
remove the ribs. We'll need the loppers for this.
Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper. Oh my god, the horrors just came back to me then. Not the horrors, as in the band, the horrors. Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper. Loppers. Oh my god, this is for cracking ribs. Like walnuts in the body.
Quite a satisfying crunch.
You're a sick
Some
freak,
way.
Jack.
After removing the cartilage tissue, we instantly notice two things. Firstly, there is no congestion of the internal organs. This means that although the deceased was hypothermic, it didn't kill him. Secondly,
My
the
theory.
deceased smoked like a chimney. So, we should take a closer look at those lungs.
Those lungs do be blackened. They do be blackened. Has he got frostbite on his lung? Okay, let me put my loppers away.
We can see widespread black and tarry deposits caused by smoking cigarettes.
Ew, brother.
Despite the tragic condition of the lungs, they are not the cause of death. Alice smoked. It didn't kill her, but... what was I talking about? Lungs. Yes. Advanced inflammation.
This guy does not feel stable enough to be talking about body dead stuff right now, does he? Does he? Maybe he breathed in too close to a licorice factory. So it's Lucy. Right, lungs with advanced inflammation, not related to the death of the deceased. Okay. Let me take the other one out.
What now? The syringe.
Let me just...
Now's a good time to collect some samples.
Okay, hold on. I'm having fun. Let me just get all the bits out before we start talking about what needs to be done. Okay, so my syringe.
Specifically 3. From the eye, the heart, and the bladder. I'm interested to see the concentration of alcohol in the body. Vitreous humor analysis is very useful in indicating long-term alcohol abuse.
Vitreous humour analysis. We do be Victorian in this
5
house.
milliliters from the left ventricle should do it.
I wonder why that is. 5 millimeters from the left ventricle, so that would be this side. That's the blood going in, isn't it? Blood going in, blood going out. So that would be the alcohol pumping into the body.
And from the bladder, we draw about 10 milliliters of fluid. Now we take our samples to the centrifuge. But before I do that, I need to find my notebook. My dyscalculia means that I always double-check the settings.
Okay, retrieve the notebook from the office with the necessary values to run.
Please excuse me while I run and fetch it.
Yeah, sir, please. Look at him. He's half open. Excuse me, sir. So I need the values for the centrifuge. We know the centrifuge is over here. Look at this. Yeah.
My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Okay, so the office. Let's go. Excuse me, mate. Stu says, so it's not a hot plate. No, Stu. Don't be so foolish or you'll be banned again. Is this the notebook? What is that? Analysis of animal traces in forensics. I just watched the Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode where they get Yi in, I think, to do the fly analysis. I really want there to be some corpse fly analysis going on in here.
This whole thing is covered in stains.
Bro!
I should check this out under the microscope sometime.
Look after your equipment. You've got a dirty scalpel that you haven't washed since the last time you were there, and your notebook is covered in stains. Behave. Wash up.
Let's get back to the examination.
Okay, we need to perform the presence of alcohol.
Put all of the samples into the rotor.
Okay. Blood of the eye, blood of the heart, blood of the pinot.
Now we set the appropriate time and speed.
Let's check my notes. N for notes. So, presence of alcohol is 15 minutes, 70%. 70%. 70%! BAC blood alcohol content concentration increases when a person drinks faster than the liver can break down alcohol. Test to measure chronic alcohol use or relapse after a period of sobriety. Carbon deficient transferrin phosphatidylethanol. Phosphatidylethanol. Or PETH, as it's known in the business. Ethyl gluconoride and ethyl sulfate. Blood alcohol content is 6 to 12 hours. So we just want presence of alcohol in the blood. Carbohydrate deficient transferrin, phosphate diethanol, ethyl gluconoride, I don't know. I don't know how to say anything, do I? The gloves. Jellyfield Panda says, I think he died from a broken heart. I think that's a very valid call. So 15 minutes at 70%. Let's get spinning. How do I know when it's 15? Okay, it's just a little small on this one, so I'll look at this screen. 70.
Okay, let's roll.
Go. So it's going to take 15 minutes. Right?
Oh shit. The fuses again.
This man, look after your station. Bro. What?
My own but trusted centrifuge.
I don't want to hear you talk about that
Ideal
again.
for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Dude. This is horrible. Let's go and see if I can find the fuse box and flip that shit.
Where were we? Oh yes, the blood alcohol concentration.
This man's not well. He's already dead. I'm calling it now. 6th sense. Left in purgatory.
Let's see what we've got here.
What have we got here?
Everything's separated as it should. Our lab is closed until tomorrow after the last, incident. However, considering that Toby's favorite eau de parfum appears to be ethanol, I'm guessing the results won't surprise me at all.
Okay, collect the samples. We have collected them. So now where do I put them? Is there a
Let's go
microscope?
further. We will now focus on the cardiovascular system, specifically the heart.
Let's
We
go.
remove the organ and examine it closely. We look for dark
Grabs.
areas, clots, or other elements that stand out as abnormal.
Okay, I don't know. I haven't seen that many, unattended hearts. But this bit looks a little dark. That could just be the natural flesh. The veins are a bit blue, but that would be normal for oxidation. It's a bit fatty, but not
At
too
first
bad.
glance, the heart looks fine. The pulmonary trunk and aorta seem to be in good condition.
Pulmonary
There are no
trunk?
pathological changes that would have contributed to Toby's death.
Hell yeah, love that as a Oh, I don't know. That looks like where you'd put a necklace through. What about this? Okay, pulmonary trunk.
Now let's take a closer look at the stomach.
Oh, I'm excited to see what he's eating. I'm excited to see what he's eating. Whew.
Size is normal, healthy. Pick color.
That's me describing my cat's nose. Okay, so how do I open it up? Maybe I have like a stomach opening tool.
And as expected, the stomach has no major external damage. We must now cut it open and inspect inside.
What do we think he's eaten? I'm gonna guess corn dogs. I think corn dogs. Well, we know he had food stamps and was homeless, so I feel like, and because he was found by a gas station car park, I think he had a corn dog from said gas station, aka Lou's favourite food. Dirt, says Jellyfield Panda. So Llamalot says a Freddo, a can of Tizer, and a chicken and sweet corn on whole meal. Oh my god. Ramen, says Insomniac Lena. Oh, Central Park Gamer's got a good shout as well. You're doing your own autopsy. The pills are to avoid going into the light. Woo! Okay, chili cheese dog, says Cystic. That's a specific type of dog. I'm going corn. I need more chicken nuggets, says Nuggets. Okay, let's see. Let's go.
Do it carefully so that its contents do not spill out.
Maybe it has nothing is also the answer. But I'm excited to see. Is this the cutting board? No. The cutting board's over here. It's where the brain is, isn't it? I just left that out. Where's the brain gone?
We open the stomach along the greater curvature, from the heart to the pyloric end.
Oh, there's my mouse.
Oh, I already feel like there's something left inside.
Unless we're going for the jigsaw route and it's actually a key that got put into his stomach from that old wound. I don't have enough room on my keyboard. Whatever it is, mouse mat. This is so fun. I'm loving this game.
Oh, and we've had an ASMR voice redeem, so I'm just cutting open this stomach, having a little whisper. Here we are in the autopsy, calmly sliding the knife side to side, pulling it down and going across.
Okay. Large amount of gas, small amounts of yellow, grayish food content, resembling some kind of meat. Either our deceased hadn't eaten in days, or the bulk of his stomach had already found a way out. Looks like I'll have to find the missing contents.
Pants. Okay, so the missing contents. Where else is he going to be? Oh, in the intestine. In the intestine. Oh my god.
There are two ways here. One is obvious, and the other is... It couldn't have been suffocation, could it?
Ooh, we could have suffocated on his own vomit.
And move on to the deceased's neck.
Time to ruffle through poop, says Faber. I like ruffle as a word. Let's get this trachea out.
At first glance, the trachea looks normal.
Trachea. Anything in those pipes? They don't look too mucky, do they? Oh, they're a bit mucky.
Same result as with the stomach. The external inspection doesn't tell us anything.
I'll chop it.
This time we'll cut on a tray.
I'll cut it. Don't worry, game.
While cutting such a small organ as the trachea, we must make a precise incision.
I'm trying. I haven't even got to it yet.
To be able to cut with the very tip of the blade, we must hold the scalpel as we would a pen.
This is too small to spell my name on. And one here.
And after careful examination and deduction, we've got it. A clogged trachea. It's time to summarize the whole thing.
Oh my god, he choked on his own vomit. I never called it. I never knew. We haven't gone through the rest though.
Based
We haven't
on
got everything out.
preliminary documentation, it's safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol and then fell asleep on his back. Then the gastric contents refluxed and filled the end rings, causing death.
I feel like, you know what? I feel like I was close, but I should have thought more. Because yes, he did die of exposure. And yes, he did drink, hit his head, and then die of... He didn't die of exposure though, did he? It was the vomit in his throat. Nearly there, nearly there. I'm not ashamed with that guesswork we got from the preliminary examination. I'm not... Can't speak today. Let's go. So, it was asphyxiation.
That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at dorm parties.
Let's see if we can call the next one. Rubs hands together like a little praying mantis. Deceased probably fell asleep or fainted after drinking a large amount of alcohol. Its concentration suppressed signals in the brain that control the gag reflex, leading to choking. Ooh, brother. Okay, and then manner of death, accident, natural, suicide, unknown, homicide. It was an accident.
And now it's all clear. The death was suffocation. Now the mystery is solved. But for us, this is not the end. First, the dead body needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah! Oh. Is that... Am I done? I need to go. Brain, here's all of my examinations. Do I have to sign each page? Oh my god. Go away.
For this, we will need to close the body and grab the needle. First, we unroll the skin flaps.
Unroll the skin flaps. Okay, close up. Boyo. Get closed. He's so empty though. Are we going to canopic jar his...
Then, we sew the
organs.
deceased back up.
Sick. Okay. Tools. Let's get that needle.
I'm using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method is very strong and quick to do.
This is like paint and play pony for grown-ups. I love it.
Beautiful.
See? Let's go.
Now we say goodbye to the deceased and put them safely in the fridge, ready for the next stage of their journey.
Okay, brother, let's go. Get in there. See ya.
God, I'm tired. I'll drop these samples off at the lab on the way to the bar.
We're going to the bar. Oh, let's turn the... I need to turn the camera off? No? Okay, we're just going to leave that running. What if we see a ghost on the footage? Just head into the car. I'm not going to wash my hands. Not going to have a little wash or anything. I thought the body said, God, I'm tired, says Lou.
Oh, Stephen, I don't feel like drinking alone today.
Let's go, Stephen. Prologue. Prologue. Ah, this is where we get into the good stuff now. I'm going to cut so many people open. Okay, what's this? Am I dreaming? I've got to have a spooky dream about a body now. Oh my god. Hello? Oh my god, are you my wife? Are you my wife? Cute. That's nice. Hello. You got anything in here? Can I open your jaw? Oh, it's cracking. Oh. Oh no! Oh my god, we're getting Jon Snowed. Sick. Oh man, imagine being a mortician. Woo. That's what happens if you try and leave this place. You get a bad dream about skulls. Someone said skull issue, which was funny. I can't click over to this side, otherwise I would scroll up and attribute it. But skull issue was a funny thing to say. Well done.
Forgive me.
No. Sort your head out.
What? Christ. What a dream.
What a dream.
Fuck.
Oh, excuse me, sir. We won't be having that language here. Only I get to swear.
Time flies, and probably doesn't have to get up to work.
Are we at the office? I feel like we're not. How do I get there? Take your pills in the bathroom. Oh, look! A city view, baby. I can see pylons. I can see a building. Yes, that is spaghetti and mini egg stew. Woo! Let me see if I can change my settings slightly. Do you guys... It does look like mini eggs actually, doesn't it? Let's see if I can go to the menu. Yes. Okay, settings. Do you guys know computers more than me? If we drop the graphics down slightly. Texture, shadows, lights, volumetrics. What does this mean? This is what I've got on. It might be a bit much for my laptop. My laptop. Atomic Yin, hello! Thank you so much for coming in! Motion blur always has to be switched off. And then we can... Let's try that. That's already doing bits, isn't it?
I really need to get this laundry done.
Yeah, you do, you stinky boy. You need to actually wash things. Seems you don't ever wash anything.
So much light everywhere.
Grunt of dissatisfaction. Faber, I'd have thought morticians get paid quite a lot for what they do. You look like you use motion blur, says Stu. Ah! When will this quote leave me? Okay, let's try... Oh, I can't turn my shadows down. Low quality transparency. Surely that helps. Low? Low. Uh-oh. No, that looks so much better with high. Subsurface scattering. Chromatic over. Let's just try taking that down to a mid or to a low. My wife!
I'm not in the mood for music lately.
Well, get rid of your hi-fi system then, boyo. Get it to the jazzer shop.
A pill a day keeps the defective Jack away.
Jack the Ripper! Jack the Ripper!
It's a shame this won't help with my hangover. It's just too dirty to use.
Oh. See, we can't ever look at
The
ourselves.
fucking phone.
Let's see what's up.
Okay. I know I'm late. I'll be there soon. It's not like the dead are impatient.
They are inpatients, though.
Alice? Who is this?
It's Charlotte Graves.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I didn't recognize you. I thought it was work calling.
It's okay. I hate it when work calls me at home, too. How is everything? We haven't talked since... You know.
Well, there are good days, and there are bad days. What can I say? At least I can hide away at work.
Well, you always were the most comfortable in the dissecting room. Listen, I have an unusual request.
Okay, how can I help?
It's nothing serious. I just wanted to ask. Do you have any pictures of Alice? Maybe one where the two of us are together?
Sister, maybe?
I'd love to have something to remind me of her.
I guess. I'm not sure. I'll look through her things.
Thank you. I'm sorry to trouble you with this. Well, this can't be easy for you.
No, but make me go through my pictures then, Charlotte.
Needing to sort through her stuff for a while. Have you asked Stephen if he has anything?
Yes, I spoke with him this morning. He said he gave everything to their mother and that I should ask you.
I see.
Jack, I know you're trying. That you cope somehow. Stephen's there for you. Although, well, we all know how he can be.
Well, Stephen's Alice's brother then.
I mean, if you want him to reminisce about Alice, talk.
I really should go now. I overslept, I'm late for work, and I still have some errands to run on the way.
Oh. Okay, sure. Sorry to keep you.
I'll look for something and send it over. Thanks for the call, and bye.
Oh, do you have my address?
Not on hand. You'd best remind me again.
292 Browning Lane, apartment 432,
Am I supposed to remember this?
13790.
Got it. Thanks.
Thank you. It would mean a lot to me. Just miss her so much.
Yeah, me too. And that's okay. Really, no problem.
Thank you. Take care, Jack.
You too, Charlotte. It was nice to hear you.
Ooh, okay, interesting. Who is Charlotte?
Well, that was a bit unexpected. I should probably find something to send.
Where are the pickies? Uh-oh, why is my brain making weird noises? Oh, is that us? Me and my wife. Me and my wife.
Some days, I just feel like setting fire to all this paperwork.
It's always
I'm fed up with it.
the wives that have a bad rap in horror games. Me and my wife. No, that's just my wife. Okay, I'm looking for Charlotte and my wife. Is Charlotte a boat? Maybe not.
It hurts too much to look at these, but I can't throw them away.
Me and my wife. Me. Oh. We like this one. Oh. Pretty. My wife. Sadly.
It's been almost a year.
Oh, dude. I'm sorry. Well, there's a lot of things in here. Hoops. Money.
I wasn't able to support her through this.
What? What do you mean I wasn't able to support her through this? Why is there a phone number on here? What are you doing?
Till death do us part.
And then we'll see you on the operating table, baby.
It was a miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing.
Ah,
And that she said yes.
Gilmore Girls.
She got it for her first day of work, and she broke it the same day. She said it was for luck.
Real.
It's always good to have something for a rainy day.
Whoa! Alice was loaded.
Alice and Charlotte in Amsterdam.
Aw. Summer 1975.
It's hard to believe they've known each other for so long. These were from Thanksgiving. Stephen invited me. I was going to give them to his mother, but then I met Alice. That was the first time I saw her.
Oh. Oh, it's a date, not a number, says Lucy Soby. Is it?
I wasn't able to support her through this.
Oh my god, it is. I'm a fool. Right, I've seen that there's a redeem. I've seen it. I've seen there's a little rap redeem. So let's freaking go. What was the topic again? My mouse. I can't move it freely because it's attached to the thingy. Let's get these on. To press them into my ears. Let's just get my mouse over here. Someone's smashing something in the other room. So we've got a for wives in horror games. Okay, let's freaking go. My parents are gonna hear me rap. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm a man in horror and I've got a wife. You would think that would mean it's for life, but it's not, because they get killed real quick. We've got to make a plot, so I don't have a chick. She's gone now. She has been fridged. Maybe she got thrown off the side of a bridge, or maybe she was put in my morgue so cold. I don't know. Maybe she just died because she was old. I don't know, but I don't have a wife. I won't see her now and not tonight. I don't have a wife because that's the way that horror games go. Or I've got to rescue them from underground or somewhere else that's really horrible. Kind of like Mia in Resident Evil 7. She should have ended up in heaven, but instead I went to go and get her because I'm Ethan and I'm a protector. And now in this game, my wife is dead, and it's really messing with my head. I take my pills to try and stay sane, but at the end of the day, about my wife, I will still complain. There we go. Oh, Dr. Jonah's Gaming Surgery. You're in the right stream! Says, hi Ash, caught you live at last. Straight couple coded, very good, said Abby Westy. They always are in horror games. There's always straight couples and the wife's always dead. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's a comment. It's a comment. I'm sorry. Oh no! I have to get back to work. Continue. Westy says, I will fix this. 2 dead gay wives. In Pride Month, please.
It would be better if Charlotte had this.
Let's find an envelope.
It deserves to be on display and not hidden in a drawer.
Lucy Sobey says, it's time for husbands to die, quite frankly.
The remnants of last night's binge with Stephen.
Of coffee?
I'm not sure if it's still edible.
What is it? Oh, I think it's takeaway, actually. Yeah. You know what? I think we don't fridge characters for plot furthering, and then we'll be good, won't we? But I do like it when people have a little, when they're dead already and you've got to figure out why or what's happened to them, and their character plays a big part in the plot. I do think that's different, and I do think it works well. But when people like are killed at the start and you're like, oh man, their death is the driving force for this person. Dr. Jonas Gaming Surgery said, what are you playing this on? My laptop? Where would I keep envelopes? The gay wives should be murdering clearly. Lucy Sobey, that is what I like to hear. Yeah, I agree in a drawer, Zenon. A drawer would be the ideal place for my envelopes, and yet... Oh, this looks positive, doesn't it, actually?
An indispensable element of every office. I should really try and read a few of these.
So this is definitely the office. We're going to find it here. We're going to find an envelope here. We've got to. There's one.
Okay, time to go to work. I'm seriously late.
Oh my god, sorry, I've just seen what the chat, Jesus. If anybody watching this on VOD, it's just there's a comment left. Oh, that's the terms that Twitch stopped it from using were good terms to never have to use, but Megan has let them through because they were in context. But just the notification of like, you've allowed this term was terrifying. Okay.
I should grab some coffee and aspirin on the way.
Bro, live your life normally. Stop relying on all of these things. What's this?
These fluorescent tubes are brutal.
Oh, it's a lighter.
Alice used to joke that smoking near plants made cigarettes less harmful.
It's true, they put the fresh air back in.
Oh shit. Almost left the door open.
Oh, right, okay. I mean, not almost, we did. Did you hear Philippe? He's on the prowl. Faber, thank you so much for coming in. I will enjoy horrific acts on dead bodies. Well, horrific in the sense that they are full of horror. Not that I am committing anything horrific to the dead bodies. Oh, can I hopscotch it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, baby. Okay, let's go. Nope. Microwave. Loads of drawers. This feels like I'm nosing through someone else's property though. So I'm going to do it. Yeah. Just letters and stuff. Dav, thanks for joining. See you soon. Okay. I'm outside. I've made it. Oh no, this looks like a gently blocked exit. Oh, it is. Okay, let's try the other way. Where's the mailbox? I've left this door open as well. Come on, Jack, pull it together. Post the letter. Megan says not a gently blocked exit. That's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing, gently blocked.
I hope this helps, Charlotte.
Can't move over it.
Okay. All done here.
Let's go to work. Let's go to work. Yay!
Huh?
Has someone robbed me? Is this my car? No. Is this my car? Is that one my car? That one looks quite clean. Doesn't look after his scalpels, but he does look after his car.
Damn, I forgot my jacket. Ah, well. I'll brave it for tonight. Too bad.
Oh. Right, let's have a little hydrate redeem. Ugh. Oh, we do be loading. We do be loading. Okay. Ooh, okay, I'm going from the car this time. Lou, have a fabulous nap.
Nice and fresh.
Thank you for coming
At least it's
in.
peaceful here. Good evening, Mr. Ridley.
Mr. Ridley. Excuse me! Going in at night has made me tired. Go to the office. Let's go to the office. I'm ignoring that guy.
Some corpses have more personality than this guy.
I didn't even talk to him. Should we go and see if there's anybody there? You might need a nap too, Ash, says Mikey. Yeah, maybe. Hello? Not acknowledged by another person except on the phone. That's another case of death, isn't it? Please use the bell. I can't even press the bell. Where's my office? Is that the dining room? Anything in here? Makes my head go funny. Feeling like the Visage thing where you make a little hot chocolate in the fridge. That's not the office. Where is it? Where's it? Here it is. Is this my office?
Who leaves the window open in the middle of November?
You, obviously.
So I better check the answering machine.
Messy man.
Hi, Jack. I dropped by a little early today. I left the body with Ridley in the corridor. He wasn't sitting in the locker then, so maybe he'll even throw him into the room. Well, birthday without her, and
Oh, man.
this, I still have a hangover, and you know me, I run to the John like the neighbor's fucking dog. You know, today I slipped on his shit again. That fucking furball. He always has to shit next to my car. Anyway, I can't come over in the evening, but we'll catch up on the weekend, okay? Bye. I almost forgot. Charlotte called me this morning. She asked about you, so answer your calls, Jack.
I
This time
did.
it's not a reprimand for being late.
That's par for the course. I wonder when this clown will learn to look under his feet.
What is that? Inspect your muffin. What does this mean? Oh, I have a muffin.
Birthday. I actually forgot it was today.
Oh.
Alice, make me muffins like these every birthday. A treat for later. I always crave something sweet after a section.
Okay.
Okay, joke's over. Apron, gloves, and get to work.
Apron.
Ah, man. I remember you.
Gloves. Are you
You
saying
were on
that?
a talent show. What was your name again?
Oh, God.
I need to order another batch of these. I've got to remember to do that later.
I think he was talking to the
And that's the whole point.
cadaver instead of his apron. I thought he was talking to his apron to begin with then. Right, let's set up the
Stephen
camera.
laughs at me for recording everything. He says I have a bigger collection of stuff like this than most of the creeps he's caught.
What up,
November
Nico?
21st,
Hello.
1991. Time, 9:13 p.m. The autopsy is conducted by Jack Handman. Lecture for the Medical University of Missouri. After yesterday's lecture, you should already know the ins and outs. So
Aha.
today we'll be consolidating our knowledge.
Okay.
So, where do I start?
Pictures.
That's right. Police folder.
Police folder. Okay, let's see.
Ah, yes. Samantha Barker. Now I remember. There's probably going to be a lot of chatter about this.
Okay. Superstar talent show winner Samantha Barker. Let's go.
When questioned, friends admitted that Samantha's last days before losing contact seemed extremely happy and relaxed.
That's good.
She also quit drinking alcohol and mentioned something about rehab.
Also
the friend
good.
also admits that there was no indication of an impending tragedy.
Okay. Oh, I've got a floor plan.
Found in her own apartment by police patrol. Officers were called by a concerned friend of the deceased, who had been unable to contact Barker for several days.
Okay. Poisoning.
During the interrogation, a friend of the deceased admitted that Samantha never got to grips with the sudden fame that came after winning such a high-profile talent show. After her first album became a commercial success, she was hit with a creative drought. She suffered panic attacks and severe sleep problems. Drugs and medication came into play.
Phenobarbital is strong. That's what Toasty was on for her seizures.
The deceased was found in her own apartment, in a semi-recumbent position on an armchair. Large quantities of alcohol and empty packets of sleeping pills were also found in the apartment.
Okay, but I feel like it's a setup. It's a setup, isn't it? It's got to be. There's got to be more to it.
Well, let's see what settled this matter. As you can see, the body is fully clothed. Therefore, before we move on to photographic documentation, we must remove the clothes.
Okay.
This time, we don't have to focus on the clothes too much. However, there are cases where a clothing analysis can lead to the cause of death.
Interesting. I guess if there's like stab holes. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Okay, now we can continue with the examination. Again, begin by taking photographs of the cadaver.
Let
I
me get my
guarantee
camera.
that over time, it will cease being embarrassing for you.
Camera. Hey now, I'm a photographer.
And there's ASMR redeem.
First, we photograph the whole body.
So let's take a picture of this body with my pervert voice on. Yes, let's ASMR.
Now, any suspicious-looking marks or wounds?
Okay, I think there was one on her belly. Here.
You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion.
Contusion. There's one here as well. That whole arm ain't looking good.
Yes. I've seen this many times.
God, we need to cover the schnipple. Right. Hi! Practically Badgers, hello, thank you for jumping in. Okay, we're taking more feet pickies.
Well.
Oh, why are you
Even more here.
saying it like that, bro? He said, I'm familiar with these, and there's even more here. So this is maybe drug marks. The shoulders are looking very bruised. Is there anything on the face? Oh, neck. Neck looks bad.
Interesting. Very uneven. We need to investigate this.
Okay, and then, yeah, this shoulder. Just cover that.
A few we will need to look into here.
And then let's put them on the board. Cool. So, right, gang, this is where we try and figure out what's happened to the body before we perform the autopsy. So, we've got the general picture, the stomach bruises, it just says feet, neck with a hanging mark, it says, right hand and left arm all have different kind of wounds on them. So I think it was maybe like a manager or, you know, some sort of like boss person who wasn't happy with their performance, or that she was going to rehab. Maybe it was killing her rock star image or something and took her out. I don't know about the reason, but I think it might have been someone in her management team, because that's a good one, isn't it? It's perfect blue. That has staged it. Or, you know, maybe they had a fight, or maybe this, that, or the other. Or maybe it was an obsessed fan that she let into the house. I don't know. That Glam Rocker says, I think they died, Ash. They did. What Up Nico says, props to the artist who had to do the textures and modelling for this research. Must have been rough. Yes, it very much must have been rough. What was the game? Oh my God, there was a game where they had to do research and they had to look at real life, like, car accidents and victims of proper gory things, and it really affected them, obviously, but all the research into it was so gnarly. Mortal Kombat, there we go. Bran Bob and Lucy Sobey coming straight in with the facts. Dead Space says I need more chicken nuggets.
Take a closer look.
All right, my lady, you aren't looking well. The marks aren't looking good, but this neck is the most interesting thing. So let's get the areas of concern microscope out.
Some furrows have imprinted more strongly, others less, as if someone was undecided.
Okay.
The number of bruises suggests that there may have been some kind of tussle.
Yeah, grabbed by the arm. Grabbed by the arm?
And here's something interesting. The skin of the deceased is covered with numerous blisters.
Blisters?
Some of them are ruptured. Others still contain fluid residue. Such bruises are caused by either a very heavy blow or by some internal issues.
Maybe she was pregnant. Maybe she was pregnant and it was like a dispute with a lover or the producer. Oops, I put my magnifying glass away. I didn't mean to do that. Let's look at this foot.
More numerous blisters. We have some leads to investigate here. Let's write this down.
Let's go. Let's get my book out. Write it down. So we've got neck.
On the neck of the deceased, we can see clear furrows, indicating that strangulation may be the probable cause of death.
Ooh, Westy called that. Well done.
Currently, it's difficult to say whether the bruises were the result of a beating, or whether it could be some kind of internal bleeding.
I'm thinking maybe the pregnancy thing.
In general,
though.
such blisters usually appear in the case of mechanical abrasions, but due to the place of occurrence, this should be excluded.
What would a
The most likely cause of such skin changes is the high concentration of barbiturates in the
okay.
body.
Barbiturates. But mechanical would just be like physical, wouldn't it?
Although it's easier to have abrasions on your feet, but the number and size of the blisters suggests that it's probably a matter of barbiturate poisoning.
Okay. Okay. Maybe she was pregnant and then was still taking loads of drugs and the partner got really angry with her. So she's got the barbiturate poisoning attributes, but was like beaten and strangled before death. Oh God, this is grim. This is grim. Close the clip on. I need to write one more
Given
day.
the condition of the deceased, it's difficult to tell immediately whether the bruises were the result of a struggle or perhaps the result of iron deficiency, to be checked in the lab later.
Iron deficiency.
A severed spinal. After examining the
Oops.
organs, we can easily verify whether there was internal bleeding. I'll add barbiturates to the list of necessary
Necessary
tests.
tests. What's this?
The examination with a UV lamp will dispel some doubts. Potential attackers could have left traces.
Oh, okay.
Given the testimony of the victim's friend, I add alcohol poisoning to the list of potential causes of Miss Barker's death.
Cool.
A blood test will no doubt quickly verify that hypothesis.
Sick.
But first I'll check for external traces. For this we use the good old UV lamp.
Let's go! UV
I look
lamp.
carefully at the whole body. UV rays will reveal any traces. The area of torso, empty, without marks.
Ooh, I can zoom. Okay, let's try legs. Whoa! Why am I zooming in so much on the feet? Brother! There we go. Okay, I think feet are clean.
Legs, there's nothing here.
Hands.
The left hand, right hand clean. Ah, well, nothing to surprise us here.
Okay.
Now gently, we take the deceased by the hand. And we check for rigor mortis.
Okay, we've got to do the lifting moment. Lift and back down. And then lift all the way up so we can drop it. Lift.
Again, the hand falls freely.
Over 72 hours.
We should know what this means. Since we don't have a definitive lead, we will examine all the key organs one by one. So, I'm starting the internal inspection.
Let's go. Let's have a look inside. Okay. Scalpel. Oh my
I
god.
dissect
Oh,
the
I
skin
was going
of
to
the
say, I don't
deceased.
even have a thing to follow. But I do. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Extra bit of chopping. Chop, 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 chop.
And I proceed to deflect the skin flaps.
Let's go.
Yesterday's body.
Ooh, sticky.
The deceased has only trace amounts of adipose tissue.
Adipose.
Now for
Maybe
the
that's like
ribs.
fat? Oh yeah, let's get the lopper out. Oh no, I pressed go away. So tab, get the loppers.
What do we have here? Or rather, what don't we have?
Blackened lungs again?
Certainly no sign of internal bleeding. Sometimes regarding bruising, it doesn't take much. My wife was constantly banging into furniture, walking into door frames. That's a wonder she never broke anything. Before I disembowel the deceased, I will take samples for toxicological tests to determine the alcohol content in the body. I just need my syringe. Just to be sure, I'm taking samples from 3 organs: the eyeball, the heart, and the bladder. All done. I'll transfer these to the centrifuge.
Cool. Let's go.
What was it? 15, 70, 10, 75?
It was 1570 for if we're doing alcohol testing, but barbiturate testing is different. And we don't have the notebook. Yeah, guys, this is a crazy job, isn't it? Lee saying to think someone's in real life job, I couldn't do it. It is crazy. I think it's so like fascinating. But you've got to have a lot of respect to do this in like real life, and also a very strong mental fortitude. You can see why it's the scene for a lot of horror stuff. Master Allen says taking blood samples from the eyeball? Yeah, I know.
My
Wild.
own but trusted centrifuge.
Bro.
Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Okay, I do need to get my notebook from the office. Whoops.
Maybe one day I won't need my notebook.
Sir Lomalot says C is stored in the eyeballs, which is that's just such a good line. No, book. I don't know why he doesn't. It's
Numbers have never been my strong point.
leave it in
That's
the
probably why I regularly forgot birthdays
dissection
and
room.
anniversaries. I'm lucky Alice always forgave me.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Centrifuge is open and 3 samples are being placed inside. And then let's get my notebook. So,
Gently does it with this old thing.
Bob,
Handle with kid gloves.
oh, okay, we're just looking for presence file calls, so it's 1570. That's fine. We know that. That's 20. We want 15. Okay. And then 70. Let's
Starting
go.
the centrifuge. Let's see what results come out. The laboratory is already open, so... Fucking hell!
It does get spooky.
Ridley! Mr. Ridley!
Ridley!
Where is he? The fuses need resetting. Fuck.
I can't see
I'll do it
anything!
myself. I swear there was a flashlight in here.
Where? My centrifuge is off! Ah! My centrifuge. It's flashing. Surely there's a light by it. Where am I supposed to get a flashlight from if I can't see anything? Oh,
A considerable collection.
oh, mate, not right now. Is there not like a light here? Oh, I can't see! I can't see!
A considerable collection.
Oh, stop. Oh, I'm walking forward. I can't see anything though. What about this?
I found it fun to examine alcohol under the microscope. It makes some stunning rainbow crystalline structures.
Why are we...
Of course, alcohol in some of my previous cases.
Oh, here we
A
go.
reminder of more prosperous times.
This looks better, doesn't it? You can see a little bit in this bit. From the exit sign. Oh my god. Eerie! Eerie! That's the bathroom. That's the office. So storage is this one. Ridley, man, you should be doing this.
Whatever. I know where the switches are anyway.
I do. I'm clever.
First the right, and then the left.
Right? Left. Covered in brain juice.
And voila.
I have restored the electricity. Oh, that's a nice random bulb, isn't it?
What?
What's making that noise?
What the... oh, for fuck's sake. Can't I work in peace?
You'd think so if you're dealing with dead bodies. But it's Charlotte. Let's have a little hydrate.
Jack Hanman speaking.
Easy, why so rude?
Steve? Sorry, man. This place is falling apart, and Ridley won't even lift a finger to help. You just can't work here.
Did the centrifuge strip the fuses again?
Yeah, eventually everything's gonna go up in smoke.
Look on the bright side. It's a free cremation with your autopsy.
Jesus, stop it. That shit pisses me off.
Okay, sorry, Jack. Anyway, I'm calling to ask how the autopsy's going. Soon there'll be journalists sniffing around for info, so best be ready.
I'll whiz through this in a couple of hours. It doesn't look like a complicated case to me. More of a formality. The report will be available in the morning.
Sounds great. Thanks. Phew. How's your head?
Well, my head seems better than yours. Not the way to work.
Holy fuck. Jack, turn on the radio.
What? What's happening?
Quiet.
A 3-car police convoy was involved in an accident near Pete's Bay Bridge while transporting prisoners to Orleans Parish Prison. At the moment, we do not know the exact number of victims or whether any of the convicts escaped.
Uh-oh.
However, the scale of the accident indicates a large number of victims, possibly even fatal ones. Police are on their way to investigate the incident
Uh-oh.
and secure the area. We know that the injured prisoners are on death row. The police were to transport them to their execution, which was to take place tomorrow morning. Many of them are very dangerous criminals. We will report on the matter on an ongoing basis, so stay tuned with us.
What? Was, Stephen, was Red Pete one of the passengers?
Oh.
He was, wasn't he? What if he survived?
Man who killed wife, surely.
Won't be on site.
What if he survived?
I gotta go. Talk to you later, okay?
Red Pete!
Fuck. Calm down, Jack.
Oh my god. Red Pete.
I need my pills. You heard him, Jack. A
Yeah.
serious
It's
accident.
definitely pills time.
Lots of victims. He's definitely dead.
There's been a Mewdo one Skelly point.
There's been a Mewdo. Thank you so much for the sub, throbbing uncle. Oh, come on, get the pills. You can do it.
Yes. Nothing's going to happen.
We're okay.
Christ.
We're okay.
I've got to get back to work.
We'll just do our job. We won't worry about Red Pete. What's the noise in here? Is there a baddie? I don't think so. Is Red Pete in here? I feel like he's going to come bother me now. You know? Excuse me, I don't have a lot of mousy room.
What?
I'm just going back in here.
Fucking hell! Technical break. At least I know I can pursue a career as a janitor if I need to.
Stop. That was scary. Ooh.
Alright, let's see if we were able to get anything out of this piece of crap.
That Glamrock. I know the pill. There's no pill changing. We're just raw dogging it.
And miraculously, yes.
Alcohol in blood. I think that means.
The samples did spin. I'll transfer them to the chromograph in the lab.
Process the samples in the lab. Okay, we didn't do that with the last guy. This is the lab, I assume. Laboratory or laboratory.
Alright, let's load this up.
Where do they go? Here? Microscope? Why am I talking like this? Is this the rack? Yes.
I placed the test tubes in the rack.
Raku! I like that. Let's go. This one. Take the pipette and set it to drain 5 milliliters of fluid.
Now, just take 5 milliliters from each.
Oh, how can I tell? So, set up pipette with F.
Precisely.
And then action. I did it? No. I just pushed it back in.
And the next.
Okay. Now I need to take 10 milliliter of fluid. Oh, because I'm getting 5 from each one, aren't we? Okay. Ooh. Let's get it ready. Oh. What am I doing? Oh, I haven't put it in the thingy.
5 more.
Nice. Set up pipette. Nice. And then to move the mouse in. Suck it up. Pull it out. Oh, I missed. Suck it up. Pull it out.
We put the prepared sample into the machine.
Okay, place the collected sample into the chromatograph. Get in there. Let's see what's up.
Let's see what we have here. The results indicate that the deceased did consume alcohol shortly before her death.
Okay.
However, this is not an amount that could cause poisoning leading to death. Just slight inebriation.
She was just having a good time.
I can return to the body and continue the rest of the examination.
Okay. Oh, I hope she's still there. She is! We're okay. Alright, good.
The chromatograph results show that we can eliminate alcohol poisoning from our list of potential causes of death. However, remember that alcohol can affect the function of the entire body.
Okay.
It disturbs the heart rhythm, accelerating its rate, and dilutes the blood, which may result in more severe bleeding in the event of an accident. Also remember that alcohol affects the metabolism of drugs in the liver.
Okay.
Which I'll now look at in more detail.
Interesting.
First, I'll pick up the syringe again.
Oh, we're going syringing. Let's go.
I'll take samples from the liver and the heart to test the concentration of barbiturates in the body.
Oh, we've got another drug test to do, haven't we? Okay. I wonder how we do that. Is it centrifuge again? I feel like it's going to turn the lights off.
That's enough. I'll do the test later.
Okay.
I'd best not try my luck with the centrifuge right now.
Yeah, that's
Now
what I thought.
remove the liver.
This one? Looks fine. Nice and red.
Lesions, however, it is slightly enlarged. Perhaps
Is
it's a
it?
slight inflammation or drug-induced damage.
Oh yeah, you can see
It
it's a
may
bit
also be
puffy.
the result of the deposition of substances from drugs. Let's check the weight of the organ.
Oh, okay. Let's get weighing it. That's exciting. So, weigh it to the scale. Let's get weighing this liver. Plop. Human foie gras, says Salam a lot.
The weight is 1,300 grams.
Is that a lot?
Liver is enlarged.
Okay, yes, it is. That's a heavy liver. I knew that.
I'll move on to a cross-sectional study. Perhaps the enlargement is the result of early cancerous changes. The blade glides through smoothly. I don't feel like I'm encountering any changes with an unusual structure.
Uh-oh, I'm making myself bad with
No
my...
steatosis or cirrhosis. The liver is actually quite clean inside.
That's good. We can eat it then? That's fine.
The liver is basically healthy. We already know that the deceased didn't abuse alcohol. The question is, what about drugs or other substances?
Okay, alright.
I move on to the heart.
Examining the organ. Here it is. Oh, this one doesn't look
Oh.
well compared to the other, does it?
At a glance, we can see signs of a heart attack. The deceased is definitely too young to have a heart attack due to natural causes. The liver is enlarged, not from alcohol poisoning, and the heart looks like it has collapsed. So, I guess we need to go to the centrifuge and check for these barbiturates.
Oh no, this is a really bad heart. Really bad. But I knew
Last
it.
time I saw this kind of poisoning was a few years ago. I better check the data in my notebook. He was a middle-aged guy. He took his medication and forgot about it. So, he took another pill. He forgot again and took another one.
Uh-oh, this is a bad story.
Until he took the last one. That's why it's better to have amnesic drugs in boxes labeled with the days of the week. This sort of thing rarely happens anymore. Doctors tend to prescribe benzodiazepine, alright?
Sorry, didn't mean to cut off your story there, pal. Set the correct values on both dials and start mixing. Let's check the notes. So, how do we check for barbiturates? BAC blood alcohol. Test to measure chronic alcohol. Is there more pages? Yes. Okay. Concentration of barbiturates. The presence of diatoms. Carbon hemoglobin. Drug screening panel. How to use this thingy. So barbiturates. Lots of different ones. 6 ml per pet. 10 minutes at 75. Let's go. 10 minutes at 75. Where's my hand gone? Where's my hand? My hand! I need it. There it is. 10 minutes at
We close the centrifuge
75.
and pray that it doesn't trip anything again.
Yes. Close. Is everyone okay? You alright?
It looks like our luck is in.
Woo! Okay, let's grab these bad boys.
We can take the samples to the lab now.
There's definitely stuff in there. There's blood and some yellow stuff.
I wonder how she was able to get hold of these drugs.
Maybe she was a cat with a seizure disorder, because that's what happened to Toasty. So we want a 6 ml per pet now.
Okay, 2 samples this time.
Whoop.
6 milliliters each.
Yes, we know. We got it. 6 mil. 6 mil. Okay, let's go. Dip. Dip and suck. Dip. Big dip. Big dip. Big suck. And number 2. Let's go. Let's get it to 12. Big dip, big suck. Let's go. Ding. And then stick it in
Well,
here.
let's see how much of it we find.
Okay. Lucy saying nice things. Oh no, it's gone. But I had lots of fun in Discord today, Discorders or whatever you're called. Yes, there was lots of silliness in the Discord today, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Not Westy, Lucy, are you off? Good night if so. I know it's late in the land down under. This looks like barbiturates are present.
Surprising. Significant amounts of phenobarbital metabolites of hepatic origin.
Okay, hepatic origin. I don't know what
Looks
that
like
means.
I'll have to check the contents of the deceased's stomach.
Yes. Okay, let's go. But this is where we had like bruising and stuff, so that feels like there's going to be something interesting going on there. What could it be? Is it drugs or is it a
The
flea?
test showed that the collected blood contained enough barbiturates to cause cardiopulmonary collapse. The question now is whether it was an accident or a deliberate act.
That is the question.
I'm
Was it the
proceeding to
producer?
examine the stomach. Before extraction, I ligate the entire organ to prevent its contents from spilling out.
That means put some clippers on the end. Looks like a healthy stomach. It's so pink.
Okay, I'm now cutting out the organ, which will move to the board for dissection.
I just heard a noise that sounded like a cat. Hello? That was weird. I thought I heard a meow. Right, let's go. Let's dissect this stomach. I thought I heard a meow. That was so weird. I'm gonna get jump scared by Gonzo.
Normally, the stomach and intestines are full of surprises.
Okay, let's go. Full of surprises. I hope there's not a drug in there. Let's go. We do be cutting. Oh, I've been holding the mouse down. You don't need to hold the mouse down. You can just move it.
Not This time,
Whoa!
you see remnants of undigested food and a dense mass of pills. You don't take this many drugs by accident.
Unless someone else is feeding them you. Okay, return to the autopsy. We don't know that she took them
Length of width
herself.
normal. No obvious pathological changes. Undigested drugs found in the stomach of the deceased. The direct cause of death was probably an overdose.
Yes.
Check the rest of the organs, and then the nervous system.
So
You'll
that-
see how significant the marks on the neck are for the whole case.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, let's get some stuff out. Oh, okay. Westy's got a theory. I think someone tried to overdose on a stimulant-based drug and then thought it wasn't working, which is where the strangulation marks are from. Then being uneven could be a sign of a struggle or trying to back out. Oh, okay. Let's see. So let's get these lungs.
Lungs are normal, no lesions.
Oh, we don't get to
Victim was
hold them.
Probably a smoker, but was unlikely to be in any serious danger.
Trachea.
The deceased's trachea is normal. Complete patency. No food or fluid. The deceased's intestine is normal. No clear pathological changes. Abdominal cavity checked off.
Tick.
We can check the brain.
Oh, okay. It's time to get the big saw out. Let's see what's happening in there.
I make a cut to open the lid of the victim's skull and remove the brain.
Let's go. Let's go. Was a very fast haircut, that glam rocker.
Brain is normal. No obvious lesions.
This is a good looking
Alright.
brain.
I need to dissect it on a board.
It looks a bit paler than the other one, though. The squelch, says Purple Schnurple.
Using a knife, I carefully cut through the brain tissue. I peek inside a bit, and...
He
I don't think there's anything worth noting.
got very Fight Club vibes.
As expected, the deceased's brain is in excellent condition.
Oh.
No discoloration or changes due to hypoxia. There is still the matter of the marks on the neck. They look superficial, but who knows? Maybe the spinal cord has been severed. I need goggles and a saber saw.
Oh man, this is going to be
The
gnarly.
goggles were in the desk drawer. Oh, they're out there. Alice.
Bro, we're in the middle of something.
Saw. I need saw. Fuck. I don't see it here. Oh. I know. I probably left it in the basement after its last cleaning.
Oh, so he does clean something. That's good. But yeah, he's got real Fight Club vibes with his tone of voice and like, I am Jack's complete lack of surprise. Don't know, there's an intonation that feels very familiar whenever he starts cutting things up on the board.
Mr. Ridley, I need a key to the basement.
It's in the social room.
Why is the key lying at the... never mind. Thank you.
Hey, Hammond. Did you hear about the convoy?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you'll get a chance to relive your glory days and catch Red Beat again, huh?
Let's hope there won't be any need for that.
Maybe he killed my wife, I don't know. So let's not joke about it. Is this the social room? This doesn't look very social. This looks more like a bereavement room. That's the front of the place. Let's check behind. Oh my goodness. Sorry for the thingy. It's definitely my setup, I think. Where would the social room be? Perhaps this way? Nope.
If only he could put that much enthusiasm into his work.
This looks social, doesn't it? There's
I get
ketchup.
the feeling that searching through this rubbish is more pathogenic than working with corpses.
This would be... Oh my god, it's made to look like a crime scene! Where would you keep a key? He said it was on the table, didn't he? Or just lying around with the other stuff. I feel like it's not going to be in a locker. Person who likes birds. Person who likes horses and penguins and girls. Good. Someone who likes pooping. Someone who has some time off. Jack's vacation, end of November. Interesting. Right, if I were a key, where would I be? In the Tupperware? On the side. There.
Please, may this be the last trip.
Head to the basement and grab the spine saw. Where is the basement? I need you to tell me where it is. Is it in the storage? No. So we've got storage, we've got bathroom, we've got office. Where's the basement? It's not going to be in the dissecting room. Let's go back to where our pal was. Maybe it's outside and then back in, you know, like those outside cellars that happen. Jack Lewis, hello! Thank you so much for popping by. Okay, there's coffins and stuff in there. We've obviously got our morgue going on.
Fuck. Why did the prison convoy have to get into an accident?
Yeah.
Jack, take a deep breath.
Why did it?
Deep, pleasantly cool breath.
So there's the garage.
You're nearly finished with the autopsy. Then you can go home and rest.
There's the garage. I can't see anything out here. Maybe around the other side? Oh, look at that creepy shack down the back. Maybe that's the basement. Or some sort of murder hut. There's also a manhole to the sewers. Interesting. Why are we going into the basement through here? Like, is there not a door inside?
I'll take the saw.
Ooh, glad it disappeared. It would have made a mess otherwise.
Fuck!
Oh.
It's jammed! Doesn't anyone do maintenance around here?
No,
Gosh,
you definitely don't.
damn Red Pete. Again. Well, if only. I think the goggles were...
Okay, this place is cool. Goggles, more. Saw. Oh my god! Cool.
It would be easier if I put things away properly.
It would be, Jack. It would be. Oh, I love this guy. He's just chilling. This is like Jimmy in my room. So is there just... Can I just see if there's a door in here? Because I feel like there really should be. Stop getting psychic damage.
Ugh, damn student lectures and their fucking props.
This guy's getting well grumpy. You chose this line of work. Let's go. Let's go. So we've got the medical examiner even, van. In we go. In we go. Time
And
to
like clockwork, he's already sleeping.
get my saw on the go. I love this. It's just like a very moody, long walk you've got to do with all the rooms coming off it. Izzy Does Gaming says hello, hello. Hello, hello, Izzy Does Gaming.
Sorry for the short interruption. I hope you all took the opportunity to grab some coffee. And now that I have everything I need, I'll move on to revealing the spinal cord.
It's crazy how she's just empty. Like, no brain, no innards, no nothing. He's just like, let's just scoop all that. Okay, we cut that. I had to look where that was on my
Spine is
screen.
removed. I can see that the spinal cord was not severed.
What?
This shows that apart from the marks around the neck, hanging didn't negatively affect the condition of the deceased. Ladies and gentlemen, almost over.
That's crazy that he just
Now,
pulls out the spinal cord. It's like, not
someone
cut.
away the body.
So we've got to close the flaps.
The direct cause of Samantha Barker's death was a heart attack resulting from an overdose of barbiturates.
Okay.
Traces found on the body suggest that the overdose was a deliberate act, following a failed attempt to hang herself. The autopsy found no evidence or genetic materials indicating that death could have been the result of an attack. Third-party involvement must be excluded.
Okay. That wasn't what we predicted. Decide the appropriate manner of death. Accident, natural, suicide. Oh. I don't think it was a suicide, thinking of the context of the notes that we found. So I'm going to go accident. I can't click accident.
Autograph, and we can start
Oh
sewing.
no. Okay, well, that's what it is then. Signature. Ash is the best. Oh no. Oh no. There we go.
In the 1950s and 1960s, the use of barbiturates for suicide was actually quite common. I think it was most talked about after the death of Marilyn Monroe.
Excuse my yawn. Right, shift. And then it's tidy up. Here we go. And I'll sew you back together as well.
It was a help and comfort on death row. A farewell to the convicts. Well, we're done for today. Thank you for your attention.
Great. Let's get her in the fridge.
Tiring day. I can feel those hunger pains coming on. I guess I'll have to pick something up along the way. Gloves in the trash. Leave the apron for cleaning. Now I can go.
We've got a muffin. We can eat that.
Camera. I didn't turn it off.
We didn't turn it off yesterday either. Come on. Come on. Turn it off. Come on. Turn it off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Turn it off. Come on. Turn it off. Come on. Turn it off. Ah! Surely the muffin will be rock hard by now, says Stoty Stew. It's only been a few hours. It might be okay.
A nightcap will do me good.
I feel like you need to lay off. Oh, I'm sorry about the frame business.
Good night, Mr. Ridley. The police will pick up the body and accompanying documentation in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I guess there are actually two things in this world you can be certain of. Death and Ridley's reluctant attitude.
Let's get in the car. Let's go.
Alright, maybe three things.
Why are your gloves still on? Oh, bleh. Oh, I don't know why he's still wearing his gloves. He's literally like going around his house. He's going to eat a muffin with them on, isn't he? He's just going to go home, have his muffin. Gloves still on. Still on from yesterday. He never takes them off. Drunk bot, hello.
Cold. I guess I should have brought my jacket to work.
Well, you had time to go back and get it.
This block can be quite intimidating when it's so quiet. Almost there. Stephen didn't want to go out for a drink tonight, so I'll drink my whiskey in the company of my TV.
Oh my god.
Shit.
What if Red
I
Pete's
forgot
in
the
there?
muffin. Well, Ridley will have a nice treat for the night. I'm sure he'll be his happy, thankful self tomorrow.
Ridley eats desk muffins. That's so bad. That's disrespectful. Right, we were like 3 floors up, I think. Here we go. Up the stairs. That thing. Sick. Okay, we've got a little It reference. That's cute, isn't it? That thing. Is this mine? No. There was a donut earlier. I need more chicken nuggets. Muffin for the birthday. Oh my god, cat girl? No, she's had a cat drawn on her. Kiss keys. Is this my flat? No. Is this one it?
What?
Red Pete's here.
Fuck! But I locked it. I'm sure of it.
You definitely shut it. I don't know if you locked it, pal. I got chapter 1 trophy. Oh my goodness. Wipe size. Different pastry for different occasions. Love it. Says I need more chicken nuggets. That's the one. Okay, next bod. Oh, we're gonna have a dream, aren't we?
Who the fuck did this?
I don't
have
know.
anything valuable.
I don't know.
Money. They must have stolen the money.
Oh, in the trinket box. Yeah, that was just open, wasn't it? Oh.
Fuck!
This feels like they've trashed everything. They look like they're looking for something more than cash.
Great. That's all I need.
Everything else is in
What
here.
if it's Red Pete?
It might have been Red Pete. He didn't steal the spaghetti though. Let's just have a look at everything else in here again.
It was a miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing.
No, we'll leave that.
And that she said yes. Where? I need my pills. I can't get my thoughts together.
Okay, let's get pills. It's okay, man. I got you. Let's get them.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
I'm gonna have to report this to the police.
Oh,
Christ. Why did the
Stephen.
neighbors not report anything?
I feel like
I'm calling Stephen.
Stephen might be the chief of police or something if he works closely with the morgue and that they're like going out drinking together. It feels like it. So that he's calling Stephen is our why is they open the fridge? See, this is what I mean. It looks like they're searching for something and ransacking the place rather than just coming in to steal some money. You don't do this unless you're looking for something specific, you know what I mean? Like, this is ransacked. Ooh, maybe it is the protagonist with a nervous breakdown.
Stephen.
Now, Jack, I told you, I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything? Have you called the police yet?
No.
You are the
I don't think
police,
so.
I assume.
Anyway, no one contacted me. As for the police, I'm calling right now, officer.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to head around?
Yes.
For any trace evidence?
I don't
Yes! I do!
know. No, I guess not.
Why?
Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
Are you sure? Because it's no trouble at all.
I I think so.
Why did we ring then?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know. That's probably some stupid joke. Only money was stolen.
Money? From Alice's box?
That was loads of money.
Oh, fuck. Listen, I can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by, do what I need to do, and you go get some sleep.
What if there's clues in the bed?
Yourself. Lately, I've been just so tired and distracted.
Oh, this
I don't know.
guy is annoying me.
Maybe if
Come
I were
on,
to
man.
close the apartment door on my way to work. If anything else is missing, I'll let you know and call the police.
Get to
Right.
it. Get the police
Just
over.
make sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me know. Whoever did this may be watching you.
I don't think anyone is dumb enough to come back.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack. If you need anything, call me.
I promise I will. Thanks, Stephen. Sorry to bother you again. I've just been all over the place lately.
Did you do
It's
this
not
then?
a problem. Good night, Jack.
Rubs eye aggressively. Did you do it then? Hello, Rosie, as well. Hello! Rosemary Caddick. Are we going to look into anything else, or... Oh, it was a poltergeist.
What?
It was a poltergeist.
I guess I should clean this shit up. Where to start?
Oh my god, cleaning
Shit.
sim.
The
Yes.
glass in this thing needs to be replaced.
Jack, why?
Alice, not now. I'm cleaning.
To be honest, I could leave it like this. There you go.
No.
I still don't understand why Alice liked this painting so much.
Can we not write the sofa? I feel like that's a big one. And a quite easy one to do.
Maybe I could barricade the door with this. I should pack this thing away.
Yeah, you do have a ladder out.
Just in DIY at the moment. Now I'm sure I won't get caught up in these papers. Alice's family should really have some of these. That's enough for now. Ah, jeez, I'm exhausted.
No, we're not finished. I want to tidy. Ah! Okay. Is it now going to be miraculously clean? Did he imagine it? I actually can't tell if it's just as dirty as it was before. The spaghetti's still there. The money has gone though. And he's a messy boy, yeah. What's that shadow?
Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
Brother, you should keep them closer to you. You should keep them on you. Rosie, I hope your pizza's good. What flavour is it? Delicious flavour.
I feel like it takes me forever to finish these things. That's enough. It will never look clean.
Yeah, not if you don't clean it.
Change and finish getting ready.
This guy. Come on. Rosie, this game is called Autopsy Simulator and it's about simulation autopsies, but it does have
I'm gonna be late for work again.
a story that we're playing through at the moment. There is a mode where you can just autopsy that's come in, I think. But right now it's just it's just story mode. And you can go through
Got my
and
keys,
figure out what's
got
happening
my
with
files.
Jack.
Check.
Garlic and mushroom pizza.
There you go.
Bougie. Bougique. I love mushrooms on a pizza.
Remember to close the door properly, Jack.
This guy.
I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
Tomorrow? It's already been a day. Oh, this guy. Can I take the lift? I've been taking the stairs this whole time and I'd rather take the
Afraid
lift.
they fixed the coffee machine.
Oh my god, there's graffiti in here. Graffiti is not a vandalism. Well, they got me because I was about to be shocked at the vandalism. F or 1? America 1 is the first floor. But what would F mean? B for basement. Oh, this is the baby floor. So F must be the bottom. Are we going down? Oh my god. Sir Llamalot says, I think 1F is the ground floor in the US. Jellyfield Panda says, F is for fun. Insomniac Lena says, F is for fun zone. Abby Westy says, F is for floor. Okay. Why is he freaked out? Did I miss something? Oh, I'm at the top floor. Oh, god damn. This isn't what I wanted. Excuse me, I'm just foot dwelling with this angle at the moment. Okay, we made it down. I think. Kevin Scully's here. Hello, Mr. Scully. How are you today? Okay, back to the car. Let's go. I'm ready to see the next body. I'm ready to see what we can do with it. What can we uncover? Can we get it right this time? Thank you so much, Wobble J Gaming. Hi guys, how are you? How's your stream? And we are at the morgue now. So body number 3 do be waiting. Let's have a look what's up.
I wonder who Stephen brought in today.
Yeah, who you got, Stephen? Is it Red Pete?
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. No, he's not here yet. No, I'll do without him.
He's dead. He's been killed.
Oh, come on.
He's left in the
He was
corridor.
too lazy to even wheel the gurney to the autopsy room.
Mr. Ridley, I'm sorry, but something's happened to Mr. Ridley and you are not reacting the right way. Let's go. He's in his... He's in his bag still. And a woman is laughing. God.
Almost there. Now for the tough part. The body needs to be moved.
Okay. Surely the bag helps
Ridley
though.
won't need him.
You can just kind of slide it over a bit.
All right.
That wasn't that hard. It was just a click of a button.
And my apron. Then I can get to work.
Okay, back it up. Back it up. Apron. Gloves.
I'm going to need my tape recorder for this.
Here it is. Are we not filming this one?
Autopsy dated November 22nd.
Ooh, we're just voicing it.
1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hanman.
That's me.
I begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe.
The autopsy of Jane Doe! Ah! It's happening! Let's go to the police folder. How can I verify her identity when she's not even out? Okay.
It's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35. Found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea. Reported missing for a week.
Reported in a well-owned house? Or in a well? This looks like she was in a well. A well, like a house that owns a well.
Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted
Oh,
strange.
brother.
And at one point had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
Ew, they were drinking corpse juice. Bipolar disorder just highlighted here.
It is also known that the deceased was diagnosed with affective bipolar disorder. Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common law partner, Richard Benson, professional truck driver.
Okay.
The last person who had contact with the deceased was her partner. Harper's last message read as follows. I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh.
Well, that feels like it's solved, doesn't it? That does feel like it's solved. But somebody could have sent the message. Her partner could have sent the message.
Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties and subsequent brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around.
Okay.
It seems that her disappearance would have benefited many in the community.
Unpleasant.
Let's see if anyone had a hand in it.
Okay.
I proceed to open the bag and check the state of decomposition of the corpse.
So
the most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water. Therefore, we'll need to focus and pay attention to the details.
Okay, so this is going to be grim because bodies in water bloat and go real nasty. So
Do it quickly.
let's see what's up. Open that zip, daddy-o. Oh, goodness.
Okay, that could have been worse.
We're missing an eye?
I carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to damage the skin. The deceased was found, but one shoe is missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks.
Goodness.
Definitely the first thing that stands out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism, including clearly visible post-mortem lividity.
Ooh, what does that mean? Post-mortem lividity. I don't know what that means. Is this good enough for a general photo?
The skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole body is extremely pale.
Sick Bubblegum says they look well. Right, let's have a look. The feet are well encrusted. That would be from being in the water for ages though, right? Like when you get wrinkly hands.
The so-called washerwoman's skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
This mark on the belly's well horrible. This will be from water damage as well, surely. Or maybe it's a big bruise.
Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body.
Ah!
That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased. Liver mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins.
Okay. What else we got? Loads of goo coming out the mouth. Loads of well goo.
There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater.
Okay. Anything on this side? Ooh, we got some scars here. Look like burn marks or something.
There are some obvious scratches on the skin.
Maybe that's from trying to get out. And the hand is also looking unpleasant.
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove.
Oh, degloved. Somebody get Michael Flanagan up in here. Okay. Any more strange marks? On the thigh, more bruising.
It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
Okay, we did see some
So,
pubes
after
then.
a preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this.
Pin photos to the photo board. Let's go. Click, click, click. General. Identity unknown. Face. Chest. Hand. Thigh. Feet. Okay, there we go. Let's autopsy this lady. Let's go. You're about to be autopsied, my love.
Today's date, the deceased was clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided.
Oh, right. Rigor mortis only happens within the
Where to
first
start?
72 hours then. Which we know, but I just thought maybe they'd remain stiff afterwards. So areas of concern with the magnifying glass. Let's get magnifying over here.
We see thick white foam in the mouth of the deceased, resulting from pulmonary edema.
Ew.
Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning.
Okay, so we're thinking it's definitely a
The
drowning
spots
death.
have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism.
I didn't take guesses for this one actually, but I think it seems pretty clear cut that they were drowned. So I'll finish off the magnifying and then I'll see what you guys
There are
have to
obvious
say.
Scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
Maybe.
No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails.
Ew! Ew!
Yep, pretty typical.
Okay, that's just a repeat of the same mark we've seen earlier.
Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture.
Okay. SGT Ghost Rider 1. Hello. I love all your spooky emotes. But yeah, does anybody have any theories on what has happened with this woman then? Because to me, it definitely seems like a drowning death. Like, she's bloated. You know, he keeps talking about things that are related to drowning deaths and like the foamy mouth and all that sort of thing. It doesn't seem like we're being set up for anything too crazy. And when we tried to go into the too crazy setup last time, it was quite a straightforward thing. So maybe just accepting the straightforwardness is the key with this one. Sir Lamalot says could have fell in the well accidentally. Yeah, no, I think she went to do her shit in the well and then fell in and drowned. That's what I think. Yeah. We're agreeing in the chat. We're agreeing that it's an accidental shit drowning. But yeah, Westy says there's a slight possibility that she was caught and pushed in. If she got scratches on her arms, she could have been pushed in by the neighbours, couldn't she? That would be a good one.
Okay, that's probably enough to indicate a direction for further examination. I'd better note that down in the records.
Okay. Highlight the previously found wounds on the thing.
Marks found on the neck and foaming at the mouth are typical signs of drowning people. Those abrasions appear relatively fresh. No healing or scarring is visible. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this livor mortis. Hands heavily wrinkled from submersion in water. Typical washerwoman skin. Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins. Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident.
Okay.
In this case, the question is, was drowning an accident or of suicidal intent?
Well, it's not the second.
Maybe it's just an abrasion, or maybe the result of a fight and being pushed into a well. Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. Fortunately, the skin on the hands didn't fall off.
Fortunately,
Otherwise,
I'm so glad.
I'd have trouble identifying the deceased. Livor mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates.
Oh, cool.
However, this is not the case here.
Interesting.
A simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep hole with no way out.
Yeah, because she was missing a shoe, wasn't she? So that feels like that could be like a point in the favour of tripping, or like she was pushed and then kicked her shoe off or tried to use it to get out or something. I don't know how you'd use a shoe to get out, but you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everything, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've listed everything.
Well, after all, several people had a motive to kill her. That's all for now. Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct. I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination.
Ooh, something
If in fact
new.
the deceased is in the police database, I will find her. All right. The suitcase with the here it is. If the body of the deceased is well preserved,
Just skipping, sorry.
fingerprint is similar to that of a living person.
Okay. So how do we fingerprint? I pick up all these.
The fingerprint sheet should always be checked. Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible. With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads of the fingers tends to shrink. To remove these shrinkages, a mixture of glycerin or air is used. Okay, I think I have everything.
Cool. Okay, let's do it.
I'll move on to the actual examination.
Ooh, it's so
Glycerin is injected
rotten.
successively between the nail and the skin of each finger.
Oh,
The
rank.
substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
Okay. So here we go. We're popping those nails off. Oh my god, the fingerprints pop out. Sick. They're so clever. I guess because they're all bunched up from the water, innit? Insomniac Lena just puts shocked skelly face. Ah! Oh. Oh, come on now. Let's get you injected. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Come on now. Come on. Oh no. I can't click the thumb. I feel like it's the thing's moving over to, as if to do these ones. Whoa! God, I did it. There we go.
Now I take a brush. Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
Let's
I think it's enough. I'm
ink.
getting fingerprint samples. In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove.
He keeps saying like a glove every time. He's like, it's going to come off like a glove. Okay, use the paper to take the fingerprints. Get over here, paper. Get a whole handprint here.
The skin of the deceased is extremely delicate. That it worked. I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
Okay. It is the 90s. I was about to be like, fax machine. But yeah, it is the 90s, isn't it?
Green button and...
Let's go.
send. Once the data uploads, I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer. It shouldn't take long.
There's the donuts. Ooh, database
Great.
time.
The data is there. Click upload.
Okay.
Now, go through the database and find a matching print.
This one.
Expect possible hours of fun.
This one matches. This one matches.
One more.
This one matches.
Analyze button. And we have a result.
I knew it. Let's see what we got. Is she naughty?
Everyone has a story to tell, even if it's just a police record.
Has she
So,
misbehaved?
as predicted, the deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd.
Cool.
That went smoothly. I'll print this out and attach it to the medical records.
So, disorderly conduct, aggressive behaviour under the influence of alcohol that they were fined for. And then disorderly conduct, nuisance and vandalism. Oh, that was the most recent one. So let's go to the bottom. So petty theft and disorderly conduct, participation in a fight under the influence of drugs, fined. Low-level shoplifting, fined. Disorderly conduct, nuisance and vandalism, warning. Low-level shoplifting, fined. Disorderly conduct with alcohol, fined. Aggressive behaviour, vandalism, warning. Nuisance and vandalism, warning. Aggressive behaviour with alcohol, fined. And then death. Okay. How do they know? We haven't even processed the body yet. Print.
Great. Now I can go back to my inspection.
Cool. Let's go get my
I'm adding the name of the
scalpel
deceased.
out.
I can finally get to the practical part.
Okay,
I'll
but
start the internal examination by taking fluid from the victim's brain.
oh, because it's gonna be full of
Needle
water.
inserted through the nose will do the trick. If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swallowed water fighting for her life, and then diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the body. In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope.
Where's my
I'm
microscope?
sure that these algae traces will be found in the samples taken from the well where police found the body. Now I need to adjust the knobs properly
Okay.
and place the diatom in the center of the slide. Diatoms. I won't even notice an... Oh, I'm fine.
this guy. I'm sorry. I'm literally just clicking everything. Like,
Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
are we?
Man, perfect. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
Oh, here we go. Let's light those bad boys up. There's one.
As expected, we find the aforementioned algae in the solution. Their upper part, epitheca, which overlaps the lower, hypotheca, is clearly visible.
Okay. I did great.
The presence of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious.
Okay, cool. Cool. Ugh, right. I feel like my light's gotten way brighter. I don't know how to make it not as bright though. It's just my face. Hello, Rust Devil!
Since there were diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis.
Okay.
I move on to an examination of the abdominal cavity. I begin by dissecting the skin of the deceased.
Let's go. Scalpel 1, scalpel 2. Oh, I'm a really bad cutter.
I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched.
Oh God,
One
I'm not being
explosion
careful at all. Oh, you can see the water pooling. Let's see then. Let's see what's in there, my lady. Just make sure that's all cut up. Why can't I peel? Oh, there we go.
You can immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition, all internal organs are very congested. I proceed to remove the rib cage. It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs.
Ooh, yeah.
So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatoms.
Okay, syringe.
If diatoms were only present in the lungs, this would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way. Now, I remove the lungs and proceed to their examination.
It's very complicated, this, isn't it? Loads of science involved. These look
Taking
rank.
the lungs in my hand, I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs, and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs.
A lovely
Emphysema
imprint.
itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning. Corpses found in water are worth examining with a tomograph.
Are they?
This allows us to significantly expand the classical examination in the field of forensic medicine. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
Okay. Our lady's missing an eye, innit? Maybe it was like a saw trap. I think it might have been a saw trap and she's got a key behind there. This is looking creepy. Why is everything flashing? Right, here we go. Who?
Has anyone been here?
What? What have you seen? Who?
I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this. Historically, the lung float test is used to detect infanticide.
Okay, let's go. Sick Bubblegum says there could be more to this than meets the eye. You're not wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, goodness. I'm just going to take your lungs, love. Don't worry about it. Oh, God. Don't do that again. Please. This is the lab sink, right? Oh, the lab, sorry. Not the dissection room. Shouldn't have gone back in there. There we go.
The water should be at room temperature.
Okay.
That's enough. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there is air in the lungs. And speaking of lungs, everything is ready to bring them here.
Oh, wait, I don't just take the water in.
Of course, such a study isn't without flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts. Gases released during decomposition could also give a false result.
Do they look like they were breathing then? Or am I think I'm like just tripping now. Let me grab these off you. Thanks, lady.
In this case, however, it's about something
Oh my
else.
god, it's on a little
Namely,
tray.
The amount of fluid in the lungs.
Bone apple the teeth, lads. Let's go. Let's dunk this. Witch test. Get dunked.
To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water and wait to see if they fall or if they will float on the surface.
Go on then. Let's go. Chuck them in. Let's go. They do.
Just as I assumed, the lungs collapsed easily.
Oh, they don't. They don't. Let's get dissected. We just give him a wash. Come on, lungs. Let's get out of here.
Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer, so further investigation is needed.
Okay, so we just need to make sure they're a little soggy on the inside. Let's get dissecting. All the people coming in saying they're eating, you're braver than I.
Dissecting the lungs of the deceased.
Let's cut this
You can
lung.
hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through.
I'm going to need some pills soon if I keep messing up.
The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although small hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the surface. Alright.
Alright.
Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope.
Haven't we just done that one?
If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not false positive due to possible
Let's
contaminations.
go and get some pills. This guy's not doing well. Let's get to the bathroom. Take a little pill to eat.
Huh?
You keep saying stuff as if someone's in here. Oh my god, I think it's a sanity meter. I think you see and hear more the less pilled up you are.
And there's been an ASMR redeem. So here's me eating my pills, doing well, being sane. Here's a foot scrubber? No, a hairbrush. I'm glad that that's in here to brush my hair. Okay, let's go and find out what's happening with these lungs.
That was the seat.
Let's see.
So we
Although I
went
expect we'll find them easily.
like here. There's one. There is one. This is how easy it should have been. Ooh, the microscope has inverted controls.
As expected. In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible.
Yay!
There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them.
Sick. Oh my god, diatom master.
I'll make a note of all this.
Let's get back to the organs, please. Right.
So far, this case looks pretty standard.
It
It's clear
does.
from the beginning that it's drowning. Well, the procedure requires me to check everything anyway. So,
Fun.
I'll move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the heart and then remove it for inspection.
Hi, Phil. Thank you for lurking. Okay, heart time.
Strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis, the organ can be seen at first glance.
Putrefactive
No signs
hemolysis.
of a heart attack or other heart disease.
Let's write that down. Putrefactic hemolysis, so putrefied blood.
I move on to the next organ. This time, It's the liver.
Let's have a look.
Remove
The liver's
organ
so
and
big.
Move on to the analysis.
That one looks
It's
swollen.
immediately apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself. Like most organs, her liver is enlarged and severely congested.
I mean, she's bloated from well water, so let's give her a little bit of a
The
break.
beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas. I transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
Let's go. Let's go, Jack. Imagine it starts beating, says Rust. Yeah, it's a liver. I'd be well worried.
The cross-section clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci.
Oh yeah, I know about those. Ah! Oh my god, I'm going to be
I must
insane
admit,
from doing it wrong.
This is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased.
He really doesn't like cutting up organs. It makes him feel very ill. It's probably not a good thing in this line of work, but
Heartburn
we
drained
move.
Becky so much that she might not have lasted a few more years. I move on to the stomach.
Oh, that was
I take
fast.
a sample of the fluid for testing.
Oh, her stomach's quite little, unless that's the appendices. Select the syringe. Appendix, even. No, intestines. Okay, we've got it right.
It looks very turbid.
Ooh, what does turbid mean? I'm learning so many words.
That's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's enlarged, probably full of putrid gases.
Same.
I transfer it to the board.
Same,
and
brother.
carefully open it, checking the contents.
Okay, let's get this. I feel like I feel very accomplished now. I feel like I could do this in real life, I think.
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this desk smells.
Okay, we'd need some Vicks Vapor Rub. They put that on their nose and under their lips, you know, on crime scenes and in forensic investigations. Vicks Vapor Rub under the nose because it's very strong and wipes away the smell of corpses and death and all that horror.
Okay, the stomach is full of fluid and unidentified organic matter, which is probably leftover food. So let's check the diatoms. Again.
Oh,
A centrifuge for a change. The problem with examining drowned people is being able to show whether the death was due to drowning or whether something else contributed to the death.
well, surely we'll know from the scratch marks. We should be examining those because is that like struggle or is it got other people's skin and stuff in under her nails? Some have popped off, but not all.
Cramp, heart attack, drugs, homicide, or some accident.
Oops.
Such an analysis requires viewing from different angles and a careful interpretation of the collected data, including those from the field. That's why it's so important to collect as many samples as possible.
Okay, man.
Unfortunately.
So we're going to
Okay,
use the centrifuge now.
This is one last little sample.
I knew what you're going to get. Says the fact that my inside is asymmetrical bothers me. Yeah, that's understandable. Honestly, it's kind of freaky, isn't it?
Set.
Let's have a look at the notes. Let's see what we got. So we're not doing alcohol. We're not doing barbiturates. The presence of diatoms. 35 minutes, 25 speed, and only 3 ml in the pipette. So 35, 25. 35, 25. Let's go.
If Dorothy were here today, I'd have her do it. I prefer working closer to people.
Is the centrifuge working nice? Oh, it's playing ball. That's what we like. Let's see what's in here.
Done. I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from the police.
So that's pipette time, and we only need 3 ml.
I'm certain the analysis will show similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well.
So I guess he's just trying to prove that it was well water that did it at this point, and not like Chelsea's bathtub. Imagine if that's what it was. She just got well water, put it in her bath.
3 milliliters should be fine.
No, I knew that, Jack. I knew it. I was the best. Got real insight into me at school then. Okay, let's dip. Dip and suck. Oh, dip and suck.
Okay, now it's the chromatograph's turn.
Let's go. Oh, there's so many writings. What does it mean?
Yes. The water sample matches the one provided by the police.
Okay.
Well, the results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
Well, we did see her sit up from the table. I feel like something spooky's going to happen now. We can look at the intestines if you like.
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah, blah, blah. There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway patency of the deceased. I cut out the trachea and examine it from all sides.
It looks pretty good.
Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
moving to the board for further inspection.
Oh yeah, look! Her tongue. What do you think's going to be in the trachea? I think
I dissect
a
the
Werther's.
trachea and open the organ.
A Werther's butterscotch sweet. Oh!
Inside, I find a wedding ring. This is interesting.
It's
Let me
just
look at it.
gotten crazier. Is this her?
Based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring. Quite standard from the outside. There's an engraving inside.
There is.
What the fuck? But this is my ring. Alice's ring. But how did it, but this should be at home. I have it.
Uh-oh.
At home.
Oh no. Let's
have
go
to
and
check
have
this out.
something to eat, shall
Where
we?
are my meds?
They're in the bathroom. We should
Where
keep them in a
the fuck
pocket.
are my meds?
You should keep them in your pocket. You really should. This is really terrible. Every time you feel bad, you gotta
Jesus
run.
Christ. Hope these all make it go away. I have to check the apartment. It can't be.
Oh my god, get to your car and return home immediately. We've still got a body wide open on the rack, or whatever it's called. Oh god, right, okay, let's get in the car, covered in blood and tracheal fluids. Is our man's even here yet?
Mr. Ridley.
Yeah.
Mr. Ridley!
What's all the ruckus?
I need to go home. Immediately.
What? Now?
Doesn't even
I have to.
lower newspaper.
Have you seen anyone here this morning? Anybody suspicious?
Oh, there was no one. Dorothy was, but only for a moment, then she left. What's wrong with you, Hammond?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
What about the corpse?
I'll come back. I promise.
Oh mate, this is bad for us and especially you. Mostly you. And us the player. Me the player? Oh, the gloves, the apron, all the juices that we've been looking at, all the bloating nastiness. Blech. That's what I say. Blech. I like how you can see all the different things that relate to the cases on the loading screen as well. I feel like the body's going to come together like later or something.
This can't be real. Where is it?
It's in the keepsake
Where
box.
is it?
I feel like it was still in there and we are hallucinating.
Please. It's not here.
Oh no.
It's not. I need to go.
Maybe Red Pete took it. Oh no. Brother, no.
This is sick.
Oh no.
Come on, Stephen. Pick up the fucking phone.
Stephen, please.
What's up, man?
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know. I know that. I don't know. I was jittery. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know, but that's not the worst of it.
Calm down, Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
I mean, I would say trachea, but...
What?
I don't know what's going on. You think Red Pete wants revenge? He's playing with me. Huh? I knew it. I knew it from the beginning this is going to happen. I didn't make it up.
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't leave the apartment. I'll be with you right away, okay?
Do they
On my way.
have a...
What sane person would do something like that? How? And when? When the fuck? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Steve?
Steve's God.
Stephen?
Did you even call him?
Man, come on. Fuck.
Oh God, we're seeing things differently as well.
What now?
Sit at your desk and pour yourself a drink. Bro, maybe don't.
Just calm down. I need a drink. Jesus.
Maybe we should just sit nicely.
What's going on?
Whiskey. It's empty. It's not empty.
Just one.
Why have we got so many children's drawings? Where's the child?
Jesus. Just one sip more.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And there's that chapter finished. And there's that chapter finished, lads. I can't get my mouse back. There's that chapter. For more drama, there we go. There's that chapter finished. And that's what we're doing today. That is what we are doing today. But how fun was that? I knew Autopsy Simulator was going to be great. But yeah, we've done a prologue and 2 chapters, and we don't know what the hell's going on. We don't know where the ring is. We don't know what's happening. If this is something you want to see more of, I can dedicate another stream to it, but like, let me know somewhere. Otherwise, there's your little taster of what Autopsy Simulator is and what it's about. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. You can play the game yourself tomorrow. I think it's out tomorrow. So this was like a little early preview. Excuse me. Westy says comment on the VOD. There you go. Oh my God, I want to know what happens next. I want to know. But yeah, thank you for bearing with me through a couple of tech issues as well. It doesn't seem to be too bad. It seems to be manageable. It's just, I would love for it to not happen. I'd love to just be great at everything. I'd love to not panic when people raid as well. But thank you so much for coming in, guys. And I'll take you over to the buddies now because they're live and we love the buddies. And it's what we do. It's what we do. So let's go over there and finish off our evening. And what should we say to them? Just call them Twitch noobs. That's my favourite one for those guys. Call them Twitch noobs. So raid, buddy. And it's games with 2 S's. Says out loud. There we go. So yeah, because it's Wednesday, my dudes. if I can figure out how to use the new app, then I will look at them on my phone as well. Right, everybody, I'll take you over there. I'll go and put my closing screen on, and then you'll shoot on over like magic, which will be amazing. So thank you for coming in. I'll be back on Saturday. So that's a new random day for me, but I'm back on Saturday because I will be co-streaming, aka like re-streaming the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. So we're going to have a look at what games are in there. Obviously, I'll do a little focus on the horror stuff because I can just talk about that more. And also my voice is in the show, which I'm excited about. That's the second one I've done, which is nice. I just tend to do like filler things, and they're like the deeper dive game stuff. And I'm also in expansion pack with Jules Gill, old time friend from What Culture, and Nathan and Tom and loads of people from Future Game Show as well, who are all fantastic. So make sure to tune in if you want to on Saturday, and I'll stream that, and then expansion pack comes out afterwards, which you can watch for like, I don't know, if you want to see like 3 hours of me, then Saturday is your day. So enjoy that, and yeah, enjoy Buddy Games. See ya.